come this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened oh so fast. No, they got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No, I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. Fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see the brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
What's up, Barry? Give me like 5 minutes and we'll be good. Appreciate you, big homie. Hey.
So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. It's all in what you do, hey.
Some things you gotta do. Hey. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Love is the word. What's up, DB, Fat Cat? Man, for all my hustlers, my betters, man, we got the horse whisperer in here tonight, baby. What's up, 3 states, man? What's up, Fat Cat, man? What's up, DB, man? Love is the word, man. Everybody want to know the inside. How do you beat Danny? How do you beat Earl? Well, guess what? We got the answers tonight. How do you train for them? What's the secrets? How good are they? What's their weaknesses? Stay ready. What's up, man? Jermaine, I'm excited, man, because I'm like I said, I'm betting a little bit or I'm betting a lot on this fight, man. And we gonna get our answer. What's up, Patty Dean? Appreciate producer Patty. Appreciate you putting this together, man. I appreciate you, man. And without further ado, man, we're going to bring the legendary, the great in, man. What's up, Barry Hunter, man? How you feeling, man?
I'm slow motion, man. God in the blessing business. How y'all doing out there?
I'm feeling good. I'm in the sun. How's the weather on your end?
Actually, I'm in the sun, too. I'm in Miami.
Okay, man. What you doing in Miami?
I'm in here with Henry Revolta Boxing.
Okay.
So I'll be doing some commentating with Raul Marquez, Barry. It's going to be a good old time. Kevin Cunningham is here, so
Oh, Coach Kev, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, he supports us over here in the barbershop, man. And I was like, man, who we gonna bring in to break down this fight? And I was like, man, you're gonna be the barometer, man, as to how Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, man, and I know you came up short on both of them, but in all accounts, I thought you beat Danny. I thought you won 2 of the first early rounds, and you definitely won the last 5 rounds against Danny. And we all know what happened with the stoppage with Earl, but I think that with your intellect and your genius, I think you can literally, really break down this fight for us. You know what I mean? And just give us your perspectives and how it relates to Danny and Earl.
It should be a very, very entertaining fight. Should be a good fight because both of these guys are the type of guys that's gonna go get it.
Mm,
And then you're right. I not only did I have a chance to face them in the pros, Danny twice, one with Sean, one with Lamont.
mm-hmm,
Uh, got one nod. I thought we was gonna get both nods. That had nothing to do with us. It had nothing to do with Danny and Angel. The judges just saw it a certain way. We saw it another way. So that's boxing. Earl, of course, history with him is very, very long, from the amateurs all the way up to the pros. And the same thing with Danny. When I first saw Danny years ago, of course, back then I was with a very high profile manager at the time, which was Shelley Finkel. And when I saw Danny fight, at that point in time that I first saw him fight, I thought he would be a fine professional fighter. And so we
mm,
discussed it. Shelley signed him, and the rest is history.
mm. Now, obviously, how's Lamont Peterson? Before we go on this marathon about them, how's Lamont Peterson doing? I was at the last fight with Sergio Lipinus. It didn't go his way, but how's he doing?
Lamont's great, man. Lamont's doing good. He's healthy, staying in shape. He's into the wellness thing, and he's doing quite fine with it. He's good.
How's Anthony doing?
And he's doing
Retired
good
as
too.
well, or is he going to get back in there?
And he's going to get back in the ring, and he's into personal training. So both these guys are living well. They're in great shape, and whatever they want to do, sky's the limit for them.
Mm. Now let's jump into Danny Garcia, if you don't mind, man. What's pre-preparation for Danny Garcia?
What's his pre-prep? That I don't know.
No. What's your pre-preparation like?
Oh,
Like when you're game planning for Danny Garcia, what's your preparation like?
well, it's in Danny's case. Danny's one of the guys that's almost like a blue collar worker. For the most part, the majority of fights Danny's been in, a lot of them he was underdogs going into the fight, especially early on in his career. Danny is one of them type of guys that he's not great in one thing or a lot of things, but he's good in a lot of things also. In other words, you may not get the typical 1-2-3s or the 1-2-3 body head or something like that there. He may jab and then look you off and bring something over the top, which is one of them punches. For whatever reason, he can throw it with his eyes closed, and 90% of the time it's going to land. And so in preparing for Danny, he is one of them type of guys that pretty much have to set his feet to punch. If you stand in front of him, just like Earl, if you stand in front of him, I think that's a no-no. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Why is that overhand shot so effective? Is it because it's off timing, or
it is? It's almost like a no look. He'll shoot maybe one punch, maybe a straight right hand, and then he'll bring a hook over the top. But it's almost like a hook, half overhand. And every time he lands that punch on somebody, it affects him big time. Sean was different because Sean is a different type of fighter. Sean is the type of fighter that's hard to prepare for. He can box, he can bang, he'll turn you here, turn you there. He's very, very difficult to prepare for. So I knew that Sean versus Danny would be a little bit more difficult for Danny because Sean is unusual to fight. Sean is a handful for anybody. But Danny, in his own right, not only can he fight, he can stand there and bang toe to toe with the best of them. Got a chin that's unbelievable.
Oh, really?
Yes, he has a chin. If you think about most of the fights he's been in, I think it was Thurman. I think Thurman may have stunned him or put him down or something. I can't
In the
remember.
first round, he
first
caught him off guard. He caught him cold.
Right, but Danny turned around. He made the adjustment, and turned around and made a very, very close fight. But he has deceptive boxing skills also. And
Mm.
every once in a while, when he get in trouble, you'll see him go to that.
Mm. Is he like a true counterpuncher, or does he lead at all?
He all depends on the opponent. You
Okay.
know, in the case of Earl Spence, I doubt. I think it'll be more countering what it is that Earl does. But make no mistake about it. I've heard some of the people talking in the streets, and a lot of people not giving this man a chance. Why I don't know.
Mm.
But Danny has never been a cheap date for nobody.
Daddy's never been. What was the when you when Lamont Peterson walked into the ring against Danny? What was the game plan? Because I saw you go, change gears, go from slow to fast. Obviously a lot of footwork involved. What was your mindset as a trainer preparing for
Box early.
box early?
Do not sustain any damage.
Hmm.
A lot of time, most of these guys that are aggressive or can punch a little bit from 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, a lot of times are their best friends.
Mm,
After 5, 6, 7, 8, that power, that aggression started to diminish some. And
mm,
so box early, do not sustain no type of damage early, and then fight down the stretch. And that's what we did.
mm. And it seemed like it worked. And How did how does Danny steal those rounds? Because it seemed like because the volume is always on the opponent's side in the big fights. In the big fights, the volume is mostly on the opponent's side, but he tends to land like shots that wins points with the judges. And a lot of times when you go back and rewatch the fight, it's like it didn't really land. So how do you prevent stuff like that from happening?
Well, in our case, when we fought Danny, I just thought we won all phases of the fight.
Hmm.
But again, of course, I'm gonna be pro Lamont.
Hmm.
The judges saw something different, but the public saw something different also.
Hmm.
And so again, this wasn't on Lamont or myself. It wasn't on Danny. It wasn't on Angel. I blame them for nothing. I just thought that when you look at the criteria of boxing, clear and defining punches, defense, ring generalship, effective aggression. I
Hmm.
thought we did all phases. So that's over with. That's gone. I thought I congratulated Danny. After the fight, a good kid. I got the utmost respect for him in that ring, and I know that his grind. It wasn't the most easiest grind, because a lot of times, like I said earlier on, he was putting fights, and a lot of people thought he was going to lose these
Yeah,
fights, and he
2 or
would
3
always come
fights.
through.
Hmm. Right. You're right. 2 or 3 fights he was supposed to lose. That Amir Khan and
Yeah,
Matisse fight, most notable. He was put in just to be like a cute little boy to get beat. You know what I mean?
there it is, and so you got to take your hat out to him. I got nothing but respect for him.
Mhm. What are his strengths and his weaknesses, Danny?
I think the strength that Danny has, like I said, the ability to look you off and bring punches over the top, punches that the average person don't see or can't see.
Mhm.
And I think the weakness that he has, I think Danny has a little problem with people that are movers, people that can box, people that have a higher boxing IQ that don't stand in front of him and give him that target so he can land them punches on.
Mm, okay. How about Earl Spence? Um, how did you and Lamont prepare for Earl Spence?
Earl was a little different. We knew that Earl was strong. The mission was not to stand in front of him, and just plant there in front of him because that's when he's at his best. The thing about Earl that makes him dangerous also is Earl, like Danny, they both had an extensive amateur career. I
Mm,
can't, I can't really speak for Danny as far as his international experience is concerned, but Earl, yes, because I've traveled with him, in and out of the country, and so he was a well-rounded young fighter. In fact, when we were getting ready for the games, Freddie Roach, myself, Mike Stafford, Kenny Porter,
mhm.
Ron Sims, and I think I may be forgetting one or two. Levi was there also,
Okay.
and we had a lot of boxers, champions, Adrian Braun, Lamont Peterson, Coyote. There was so many of them in camp with us. Anthony Durrell helping these guys get ready for the games. And Lamont sparred with Earl. Earl got frustrated because he couldn't hit him, couldn't do what he wanted to do. But after it was over with, Lamont looked at me and he said, I like him. He said, if he stays straight, he's gonna be a champ. So he called that back then.
Wow.
And in preparation for him, flat out was to same way. Do not stand in front of him. Do not sustain early damage. Box. Use your legs. Let him make the mistake, and then you capitalize on it.
It seemed like in that fight, I saw that fight at least 4 times this week, and Lamont caught him on some inside work with a right hook. I believe he caught him with some right hooks and some overhead work. Is that Earl's weakness? He gets too offensive minded.
Well, if you look at his career thus far, I believe his biggest challenge as of this day was Kell Brook.
Sure.
And Kell was winning that fight, and he got hurt and he gave in to, or he succumbed to his injury. When you have dominated the way that he has dominated, your confidence has got to be off the chain at that point in time. And so therefore he would take chances that the average fighter wouldn't take because he's been in charge so long. It was rare that he got challenged. In that fight, I remember that exchange you're talking about. There was some body action, and there was a hook right after the bell that Lamont caught him with, and I know it stunned him. And when he came back to the corner, and I said something pertaining to like, "Welcome back, big boy." Now, blah 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 blah. But at some point in that fight, he said something pertaining to his legs or movement or something. He said to me, and that's when the conversation started about, what I'm about to do. You do what you have to do. And when he said that, I knew he was going all in. And that's when it was up to me to say, okay, pull the plug. Yeah. One of the hardest things I ever had to do.
Right.
But at that time, it was necessary.
Right. What's Earl's weaknesses?
I think being overconfident sometimes, and you can, sometimes it could be a blessing to you and a curse. And if you go in there thinking that it's going to be just that easy, you could easily walk into something.
Right.
And let's face it, as much love as I have for this young man, both of them actually, Earl was just in a horrific accident.
Sure.
And I know the question for the majority of people, is he the same? Will he be the same? How will he be after he get hit on the jaw or the chin a couple of times? I think personally that he's going to be fine. And the reason I say this is because I know Derek, and of course I know EJ, I know his dad. And there's no way they would take a fight with a Danny Garcia if they didn't feel as though they were ready. Psychologically, that's a whole nother ball game. And we'll see that come Saturday.
How does the fight play out?
I think it's going to be a war. I think it may start off as a chess match, but somewhere along the line, it's going to end up being a fight.
Is it, and you've done what, 36, 24, 31 rounds with Earl Spence as a professional? 7 rounds you did with, how many rounds did you do with Lamont and Earl?
I think Lamont was 7 or 8.
And both of them were 12.
Sean Porter, let's not forget Sean. Sean was 12.
Right.
Danny Garcia was 10, and then it was 12. So, yeah, that was 22 with Danny.
Yeah. Can you like, I heard Earl Spence say, "I want to beat you at your game." Is it easy to pin him, to put that in him, like in terms of forcing him to fight your fight or convincing him? Or is that an Earl Spence decision versus I can convince him to fight my style?
I think that that advantage may swing a little bit towards Earl, because you will see, and you've seen Earl be able to fight toe to toe. We know he can hunt you down,
Mm-hmm.
and he can box also. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times they'll go back to that amateur route. Same thing with Danny. Danny, uh, in the fight against Lamont down the stretch, started the box
Yeah, he
down
did.
the stretch a little bit. You know what I mean? We was bringing heat at that point in time. We became real aggressive.
Was he boxing or retreating though, Barry?
I would say I would actually say boxing because he was doing little subtle movements, just
Okay.
enough just to get away,
Okay.
just to elude.
All right. All right.
So yeah,
Who has more power, Danny or Earl?
they both can punch. Um, I think Earl may be the naturally bigger fighter
Mm.
in the ring, but they both can hit.
Mm. Better jab. Is Danny jab non-existent at the A level, or is it effective? Sean out jabbed him. Lamont out jabbed him. Terrence, I mean, whenever Keith Thurman can manipulate him a little bit with the jab, it seemed like he just paused at it just to get you to look at it to land like a right hand or some overhand stuff.
Yeah, a lot of times, some fighters tend to use the jab as a range finder, as a probe, as a pace setter, and
Mm,
not as a weapon. Danny, he doesn't use his jab as a weapon,
great point. I
but
like.
it can be effective as a weapon if he decides to do that. But in his, throughout the fights that I've seen him in, his jab it wasn't used as a weapon. That wasn't his primary weapon. I mean, it was to set up that thing to come over the top, or uh, 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 line himself up to and both of those punches coming over the top is either a hook, half overhand, or whatever you want to call it, and a right hand over the top.
Mm,
And if you go back to, he fought a guy one time in the Barclays Center. I believe the kid was from Pennsylvania. I didn't know much about him, and he hit the dude with it was a right hand to the body, and he pulled the hook upstairs. Kid ate the first series, and then he stood there and made a gesture, and Danny threw it again and put him out.
mm. Yeah. What sticks out to me is that left hand is that Eric Morales. He put him in the spin cycle,
Same thing,
That was a hellacious. Yeah.
same thing, and it was a combination that he threw, and all the punches land. And hats off to Sean Porter because Sean took it, he ate it, and went right back at him.
Mm-hmm.
Another guy with just an ironclad chin.
Sure.
Um, I'm sorry, Danny threw the combination, and every punch he threw in that series landed, and it landed solid, and I was like, wow. And Sean ate it and hopped right back on him. The average person get hit, but that combination that he hit Sean with is over. They
Wow.
were solid punches that had weight that you could hear every shot, and every shot landed.
Wow. So can you out condition Danny Garcia?
Can
Does,
y'all condition him?
yeah. Does he fade championship rounds? Hours?
Against us, he wasn't as strong as I thought he would be down the stretch. But in almost every fight I've ever seen him with, he start strong and he finished strong. Earl was the same way in the amateurs. Earl was the type of fighter in the amateurs. There was one situation where when you had USA boxing, you into, you have your gym time. We run in the wee hours of the morning, get to the gym, you work out. But a lot of your work consisted of meetings, nutritionists, psych meetings, stuff like that there. And, most boxing people would like to spend more time in the gym and less time in those meetings.
Right.
And he had called home one day and called his dad. So his dad called me, and I made light of it. We were talking, but I didn't know he was upset about it. And apparently EJ had called home and said, it's not enough time in the gym. You want to, more time in the gym. So I made a deal with him. After we get finished our meeting, we will always go back in the gym and do some extra work. He's that type of guy.
Wow.
And every time, be it sparring, be it fighting, international, duels, bigger guys than him, the whole nine, he will always find a way to pull it out. and come on top. That's what I liked about him.
So Earl got that dog in him.
Yes, sir. It's real dog too.
Is it really? It's not. It's not
Real
bravado.
dog. Go back to the Porter fight, and it wasn't like Sean wasn't stinging him, hurting him, throughout the fight.
Mm-hmm.
He ate it, and he kept coming, kept marching, and then he threw one of the best left hands I've seen in a long time. And it just so happened it landed right on the button. And I think, in a lot of people's minds, especially in the minds of the judges, that's what they decided swung the victory in Earl's favor for the most part.
Seemed like in that fight, I'm glad you brought that up, that y'all were having great success with the footwork in that fight. Great. Is that part of the game plan, like in terms of that, not weakening with the footwork as opposed to weakening with jabs and body punches? You want to mentally fatigue him? Was that the game plan?
Most of what we do is based on deception. So going into the fight, if you listen to the press conferences leading up to the fight, Earl pretty much told you how he was going to fight.
He did.
He was telling us how rough Sean is and his head, and whatever he does, we gonna have an answer for. We're gonna be in there. If he gives, we're gonna do blah blah blah. So we pretty much knew that he was set for that type of fight, and so Sean did just the opposite for a while. He boxed, bang when he needed to, but for the most part, he boxed, and I thought he did a very, very great job in doing so.
How did you have that fight score? Oh, I can't ask you that because you obviously gonna say, but there were some rounds that I thought were like, I had it 8-4 with a knockdown in favor of Earl Spence, but there were some rounds there that was like, whew, you know what I mean? It was a great fight, man. It
was a great fight. You had it. I had it the opposite way, almost like you had it. And there were some rounds in between that was so close. We knew coming down the stretch it was going to come down to a mistake, who made it and who capitalized on it. And we had if you go back to that tape, I don't know if they showed the corner. I know Kenny had said something pertaining to hold the phone, and I said close your defense up or tighten your defense up or something like that there. In camp, preparing for that fight. And one of the things that we were stressing on was do not rush in with your hands down, because a lot of times when you start that forward momentum and you get all that weight behind you, you cannot stop yourself. That's almost like a baseball to a bat. When that ball is coming, when it meet that bat and it's solid, it's going out the park. Sure. And that's what we were afraid of. And the one thing that we worked on so hard was the mistake we made down the stretch. And the crazy part about it, it was a tremendous shot. The average person, when they got back up, Sean's glove just grazed the canvas. He was hurt now. Just grazed the canvas, more stunned than anything. And if you remember that fight, the first thing he said, "Okay, good one, let's go. Let's go." That's why I thought that fight should have been right back. I thought he should have ran it right back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember the movie Short Circuit. Have you remember the movie Short Circuit about 20 years ago?
I do remember that.
Yeah, with the computer when it goes down, then it brightens right back up. Yeah, that was Sean Porter on that knockdown. If you want to take some phone calls too, Coach Barry?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. If you could redo that fight, what adjustments would you make in that fight?
In the Sean Porter Earl Spence fight?
Yeah, sure.
I would pretty much keep it the same. There were times in that fight that I wanted to be even more aggressive. Get to the body. You right there, stay in the chest, work a little bit more. Do not pull out with your hands straight down, and definitely do not leap or leave your feet and rush in with your hands down to your waist. That's what got us. I think we made a crucial mistake at the wrong time, and I think that's what the judges looked at.
Man, I think that fight was just so highly skilled and highly competitive, man.
And again, I'm sorry for cutting you off. And again, that was one of the fights that Sean wasn't even given a realistic chance in being in, and let alone winning the fight, being
Yeah,
in the fight.
you're right. I was one of them guys that was like Sean, just because I thought Sean's lack of size would be his detriment round 7 through 12, just
A
based.
lot of people said that same thing.
Mhm.
I took confidence knowing that in the amateurs, Sean fought and competed at 165 and beat a
Mhm.
lot of these guys that you see with belts, both domestic and international. He beat them at 165.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a hell of a performance, man. It's funny how like 3 seconds of that round, 5 seconds of that round, literally could have swung it in opposite directions, either side. You know, we got some beam-ins and we got some phone calls. They biting at you. When you guys call and put your phone on mute, so I call your area code and we'll go like this. What's up, TB? TB,
Hey, what's up, Fred?
how you feel?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Coach? Can you hear me?
Can you hear him? I think it's your phone or something. You can't
No,
hear him, right? Can you hear him, Coach Barry?
No, I can't hear him at all.
It's I think it's your
I ain't had this
call in.
problem.
Call in.
I can hear him now.
Oh, you can hear him? Okay, good. Perfect.
Hey, Coach, I just got a couple quick questions because people waiting, so I don't want to hold the line. The Spence has a decent reach advantage on Garcia for this fight, and Spence relies on that southpaw jab real hard. And Danny's not a jabber, and Danny's also not known for his footwork. So, how does Danny get inside to be able to get to Spence's body or be able to make anything meaningful, make any meaningful investments in the early rounds of the fight?
I think Danny definitely will have to make not only make adjustments, but I think that they had to do the work. And I wasn't there. I wasn't a fly on the wall, so I don't know how they prepared in the gym. But you're 100% right. Danny is one of them guys that have the tools, but you don't always use the tools that you have. If he is to get inside with Earl, he's gonna have to do it by laying down ground fire, and his ground fire would be his jab. Me personally, if it's me, I'm staying away from that strong brick hand of his. I'm gonna stab him to the body. We're gonna use feints. We're gonna hunt him down behind the jab. But again, from 1 to 4 or 1 to 6, these are the stronger rounds. You cannot sustain a whole bunch of damage in these earlier rounds. If you're gonna get to them later rounds and be effective in them later rounds, you got to be fresh.
Uh, Angel Garcia did say that they can afford to give up the first 3 or 4 rounds to Errol Spence, which I don't think.
He
What Errol
said,
Spence? Yeah. He actually said that, man. I don't know. I don't know what Angel be on,
wow.
but uh, but with Errol's work rate, I don't think you can give Earl an inch. The same way how with the Gervonta Davis Leo Santa Cruz fight, people were talking about how Gervonta might have lost a couple of rounds, but we knew that he was going to lose a couple of those rounds because of Lopez's work rate. He just had to wait for Tank to get to him, which everybody knew he would, and he did. Um, The other thing I wanted to say was if Earl beats Garcia, is he pound for pound at that point?
You got to get past Terrence Crawford first. Okay, I mean, we cannot, overlook Bud Crawford.
Mhm.
And if he beats Danny, you beat Bud, you the man, hands down.
Do you have any opinion on how you think that fight will go?
Between Bud and EJ,
Yeah.
wow. To me, I think Bud is one of the best fighters on the planet, and I'm throwing him in there. I give Saul the edge, but you got to put Bud right up there at the top of Mount Rushmore with the fighters. You have to. Me personally, in a perfect world, Bud Crawford, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter, let them all get it on. win a fight, winner, lose a fight, loser, and force the ultimate championship. And then we would truly know who pound for pound the best fighter at 147 is.
Okay. One more question, and I'm going. I asked this question last night to J. Rod Williams. You brought up Canelo. Can a person who has tested positive for PEDs be legitimately considered in the pound for pound rankings?
It all depends. Now, we had the conversation today. In fact, who was it? I don't know if it was Kevin Cunningham or what have you, but we had a conversation. There was somebody downstairs in the weigh-in today about that. So you have people that are asthmatic and they got to take the pump. Excuse me. In that pump, there are a form of steroids in that pump. It's too broad, put it that way. Now, if whatever they took or whomever take it, if it enhances their athletic ability, if it increased their muscle mass and things of that nature, yes, that's cheating. But if they are a person that has asthma or eczema in your cream, and some of the creams that some of these people put on them to combat eczema has steroids in it. You eat too many bagels with poppy seed on there, you're going to test positive for opium. So it's got to be a cap somewhere. And the way I figure, if the boxing world know what's bad, then they should know what you should be able to take, and they should put something out for these fighters.
Right. On that point, like I told J Rock last night, so some people will get on a PED in order to get to a certain level, get off of it, and then try to maintain that level. And it's like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be able to, throw X amount of punches in so much amount of time, or you want to be able to bench press a certain amount of much, or you want to be able to run so fast in a certain amount of time, so many steroids will help you do that, and then you just get off of it, and you maintain what you achieve, but you don't get caught, but it's still cheap.
Yeah,
But
I listen, as somebody that I have had the pleasure of working with a lot of people. I had the pleasure of having people like Emmanuel Stewart to listen to,
Wow.
and legendary fighters like that. In order to call yourself the best, you don't want the watered down version. I don't want. In other words, if you're a competitor and you did what you did behind the door, yeah, you may have gotten away with it, but in your heart of hearts, you know you didn't win. You know you didn't deserve to win. And any person that's a competitor like that won't take no shorts, no cheating, no none of that. I need to know that I really beat you. Because after the crowd stop cheering and after I go home, still I got to deal with the man in the mirror, and that's me.
Right.
Can't run from him.
and that goes to men being men, and we got a shortage of those nowadays. So on,
Absolutely.
on that, I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Enjoy the fight.
I definitely will.
All right. Peace.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, TB. Feel free to call in. I got Eli, you on deck. You didn't mention Keith Thurman in that 4.
Because, out of sight, out of mind. It's been so long since I've seen Keith or heard anything from Keith. I'm a firm believer in, and not saying Keith wouldn't fight because he fought all those guys too, except for Earl Spence. But the best got to fight the best in order to be deemed to be the best. You have to.
And Manny Pacquiao, is he in that list too, or is he just a circus act at this?
I wouldn't call Manny a circus
Not
act.
a circus act, but just trying to find a hole in the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a circus act, but let's face it. Manny is not that 25-year-old, 18-year-old, fighter anymore. And definitely, I mean, he's still Manny Pacquiao. He's still a living legend. Manny is one of them type of guys that is going to bust the Hall of Fame wide open. He deserves it.
Absolutely.
But I'm talking about the here and the now.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And right now, those guys that I named, Bud, Earl, Sean, Danny, that you boy Keith up. Gotta throw Keith in there too. These are the guys, man. And With that said, since I'm throwing Keith in there, if I'm not mistaken, Manny beat Keith.
Yes, he sure did.
So yes, you do. You have to put Manny Pacquiao in that rotation also.
All right. 323. What's up? 323.
How y'all doing?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
That I was checking out.
You got a bad connect.
Checking that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check out the Wi-Fi 1 second.
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try it. Go ahead. We'll try it. No, can't hear. Who do you have winning? Earl Spence, Danny Garcia. Coach Barry?
Who I have winning the fight?
Yeah.
I think both guys have their own opportunity to win the fight. But in this case, you if you look at the odds and you look at the thing on the table, the pendulum might swing a little bit stronger on Earl's side.
Hello?
But you got to factor in the fact that Earl has been off, and you cannot overlook what he went through last year. So I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the fifth this time.
831. I got you next, Eli. 831. What's up? When you guys call in, come in on mute till I call your area code. Okay, help me out real quick. 831. What's up?
Hey, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Just wanted to tell the coach, you got a more remarkable story with the Peterson brothers.
We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that for sure.
Yeah, remarkable story.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, when Danny loses this fight, because I don't think there's any way, with the focus that Earl Spence has right now, with the reach advantage, his ability to stay outside and control the distance, that he's going to be able to beat Earl. But when he loses this fight, do you think he's going to be relegated to more of a gatekeeper role if he remains at 147 for like guys like Boots Ennis and some of the other welterweights that are coming up?
He could very well. I think Danny. I don't think he'll be have the gatekeeper role yet, because I still think he got a lot of fight in him. I definitely think there's room for Danny to even move up, because these guys, these are big, big guys. These are big 147. So I definitely think there'll be other opportunities for him. And I won't say when he loses. If he loses. I think it'd be other opportunities for him. I definitely don't think his career will be over with.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Danny hasn't been that type of fighter that has sustained a lot of damage.
Right. All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Eli, you up? Eli, what's up?
Salute. Much respect, Coach Barry.
How you doing, brother?
Always enjoy. I'm doing good. I always enjoy seeing you in the corner putting in work.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
My question would be, looking at the landscape of the 147 division, as we talk about Manny Pacquiao, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of deal, just because of where he is in his career right now, not taking anything away from his competitiveness.
Yes, sir.
If he is to be stripped of his belt because of inactivity or anything, and that belt is in the wind right now. If Sean Porter were to fight Crawford next as his mandatory, how do you see the landscape being shaken out with Errol having 2 belts, and is Errol going to be able to stick around before he goes to 154 that long if that belt is out in the wind and then this belt is over here? Can he fight though? Will he have enough time to get those belts together at 147?
I think, well, of course, boxing, depending on who you are and who you connected with, all kinds of stuff can happen in boxing. I definitely think he has time. But again, when you get older, of course, the metabolism starts to slow. You don't burn as much fat as fast as you normally would when you're 18, 19, 20 years old. I definitely think, because one of the last time I saw him and we had a conversation, I laughed and I said, "Man, look like you grew," and he did look much bigger than he was, when he, of course, when he was young, a few years younger. I think that Earl has a chance. He's a very, very excellent fighter, but I think he has a shot at greatness if he stays focused, don't get caught up in a whole bunch of garbage, and stay on the path. I definitely think that he would be one of the ones to try to stick around to claim all the belts. That's what he's always wanted to do. You know, just clean out the whole division. I own everything. I'm the man, and then I think you'll see him move up.
Okay, my next question would be one of the things that we've been hearing now is looking at Errol as he's cutting and making weight right now. You have some people that are saying we saw what he looked like in his media workout, and seeing him now, some people are making reference to his neck looks skinnier now. He looks leaner in the neck right now. You got Angel Garcia saying he sees something. He looking into his soul, quote unquote. You know, do you look? Can you look at a fighter and tell that? And can you look at Earl right now? And do you see anything that makes you say, I don't know, he don't look so right now?
Well, yes, you can look at a fighter for the more experienced trainers and coaches and teachers, of boxing, you can look at a person and see if they're emaciated. You can look at them in their eyes. You can look lean and you can look hard and, what have you. But if you look someone in their eyes, a lot of times, and I know you probably seen it before, you see these guys, they muscular, look good, body-wise, but look them in their face, or their face look drawn in, or their eyes look real dim or not as bright as they normally are. That's telling you right there. And when I see something like that there, the first thing I want to do is fight an up-tempo fight the first half of the fight. Because I know that for the most part, yes, you look good, but your body may not have enough fat to draw energy from to give you enough to push through hard grounds like that. And so, yes, you can look at somebody and pretty much tell, if that type of fight or that energy is going to be there. The same thing like the corner. A lot of times when we're in the fights, you look at the corner. If the corner is desperate, if you look at the fighter, if his head is low or slumped down, all these are signs. Pick it up. They're about to break. You never want to show.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Last question. Okay, looking at everything right now, and as you being a trainer and you being working with Larry Wade, this is something that's come up more often than not. Errol hasn't been working with Blu-ray. Errol hasn't been working with Blu-ray. You as a trainer, how do you feel about a conditioner,
Okay.
a strength conditioner coach being right there next to you? How do you feel about that in boxing right now?
Well, if you go back in the day, you think about uh, people like Ray Leonard. I'm gonna call some guys from the area. Ray Leonard, Simon Brown.
Mm.
Some of these legendary fighters that we had in the DC area alone. At one point in time, there was no even mention of a strengthening and conditioning coach. Your coach did everything. And they did it in a real simple manner. Push-ups, set-ups, jumping jacks, road work, your bag work, your sparring, uh, jump rope, speed. It was real simple. But if you go back in time, when fights used to be 15 rounds with smaller gloves, horsehair gloves on, these dudes was conditioned and they banged out a lot of them from 1 through 15 without all the special vitamins, strength and no knock against, of course things evolved and people change and you're bringing new things into your sport. I get that, but for the most part, if you find yourself in a situation where maybe you don't have the same strength and conditioning coach, or maybe you didn't feel as though this was working for you. Sometimes you gotta go back to the roots, man. Go back to the beginning, and it worked just as fine. Trust and believe that.
I appreciate your time, Fred. I appreciate you allowing me to come on your platform and ask
All,
my questions and entertain my thoughts.
all
Thank
the
you
time.
very much. Nothing but respect.
Thank you.
202. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Fred?
How you feel? How you feel?
Salute, Coach. Uh, this K1 from Headbangers Gym. Wally.
Oh, K1. What's happening,
Yeah,
K1?
what's going on, man?
I'm cooling, man.
Yeah,
How
I was
you
just
doing?
calling to pay you respects, man, because a lot of people don't know how you do for the youth, how you
Thank
change a lot
you.
of people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And you were one of my kids. Come on, man. We like the Marines. Once handbang, always one, man. You feel me?
Right, right.
K1 to the guys out there and the people out there that's listening. K1 was one of the kids that Boogie and I had
Mm,
years ago. In fact, when we first went to the site of Bald Eagle, where the new gym is now, we had an old gym, a small, real small gym. K1 was one of the kids that, in fact, my building, the cinder blocks in the wall, I
hmm.
don't see the blocks, I see faces, and he got a face in there too.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks for that, Coach. Yeah, so yeah, I was just calling pretty much to give you your flowers while you're here. I ain't
Hmm.
I don't think I've talked to you probably since that I think the in the DC Convention Center, I think it was Ty Burnett fight, something like that.
Oh wow,
Last
that
time I
was
seen
years ago.
you. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, man. Well, we
Yeah,
still there. We still got love for you, man. And in fact, I believe it was Boogie in recent times that brought your name up because you had a nice little group of fighters that you were in the gym with at that time, also. So hey, look, house always there, man. You're always welcome. Come see us when you can. Much love to you.
problem. Thanks for that. Also, I only got like two questions.
Yeah.
Do you know about how they moving Patrick Harris? Because I see his fights here and there, but I don't really see him on TV so much. Um,
Pat is now 19-0.
Mm,
And for those of you that's listening, Patrick Harris is the son of Patrice Harris, Boogie Harris,
mm,
and which is the nephew of Lamont Anthony Peterson.
beautiful.
And Patrick was pretty much born in the gym, from an infant. His father was fighter. His cousin, which is Antonio Starchild Reese, and both his uncles. And Pat will be soon. Soon, Pat will get a shot. Of course, there was a couple of fights that he's supposed to have been in. One recently, I believe it was in November, and we had to get a flag taken off of him because his last fight, which was in the Barclays Center, he got cut, and so they had a suspension still on him. And then COVID hit, of course, and that is a new world now. So definitely, he's scheduled to fight. I believe it's January the 16th, and there's another fight for him February 19th, all depending on how the 16th go.
okay. Thanks for that, Coach. Just wanted to give the young brother some shine on the show. Fred, thanks for
All the time.
taking my call.
Easy.
Um, peace to you, Coach.
Okay, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Peace.
Yeah, we might as well talk about that right now. We got a few thousand people listening. What's headbangers?
Headbangers is and we used to say we even had a rap song about it. It's not just a name,
Uh-huh.
lifestyle. You know what I mean? And it was a name, and I tell you how it started. It's funny how it started. True story.
Hmm.
Where Anthony was a baby. I think Anthony may have been about 10 years old.
Hmm.
And we used to change uniforms all the time. And um, I had a friend that was really, really good with artwork. And we used to always holler the headbang,
Mm.
always. And because Anthony, at an early age, would stop kids, in the silk gloves and, things of this nature. And so we kept calling him headbang. So my friend, out of leather, cut out the word headbanger, and we had it sewn on his shoes.
Okay.
And
Uh,
it stuck.
uh-huh.
And then instead of him just being a headbanger, the whole squad was, deemed to be headbangers, and we stuck with the name. And then the purple, the colors, the purple and the silver were colors that we wore in those tournaments, and it just stuck. The people identified us with the color, with the name, and it's been there ever since.
Beautiful. Triple OG, man, how you been? Where you been? What's going on, man?
Hey, hanging around in the DC, in the DMV with my favorite fighter, Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson carried me. I watched Lamont up there at that little casino up there. It may not be a little casino, but I seen him there. I seen him in Brooklyn. Lamont was my man. And it was hell trying to hit Lamont Peterson, standing right up in your face, leaning back, dipping over, spinning under, turning his head. He could stand right in front of you. I loved that guy, man. I loved him.
The special fighter, man. Special person.
Yeah, he was special, man.
Yeah.
And I think that last fight with Spence, he took too many shots, man. It seemed like he had taken a lot of punishment before Spence, but he always came back and shocked you like it didn't hurt him. But I think, man, Spence hits hard, man, to the body, and I never see him hit anybody soft. And my question would be, like I said, now I love Lamont Peterson. I had to go from Peterson when he stopped to Earl because I've also been watching Earl too. But I kept telling man, Lamont gonna put something on this guy, and that's when I learned who Earl Spence was. I've been sold ever since. But you also said something earlier that he was sparring with him, and Earl was getting frustrated because he couldn't hit him. Didn't you say that earlier?
Absolutely, I did.
Yeah, and then you turned back and said, "Hey, he stays straight. He going to the top." So
yeah,
I like when fighters see something.
And it's crazy because Lamar had heard me speak about Earl because, of course, I had the pleasure of working with him in the amateurs just before Lamar ever seen him. And
right
when they decided to bring, myself, Freddie Roach, Stafford, Kenny, and some of the other coaches, and then bring the pros along with us. I mean, they had all stars. They have pros up there. This was the first time that Lamont saw him, and I had a chance to work with him. And Earl is and I used to like Earl because he reminded me so much of Lamont. His attitude, his work ethic, the whole nine. And so when Lamont sparred him, and like I said, Earl was younger then, and got frustrated. And after it was over with Lamont, it was Lamont's words. He came to me and he said, "I like him." He said, "If he stays straight, he's gonna be a champ." And lo and behold, it happened.
Now, my next question is: Could there be a little bias whenever you continue to take a fighter in front of this guy, and this guy still give you a setback? Is that possible? You can have a little bias. Bias ain't a bad thing. It's just naturally happens when you're in competitive sports. It's like, damn, what can I do to beat this guy? It's almost like he ain't got no kinks in his armor.
Earl,
you ever get that way?
You say Earl right now?
Yeah, I said, is there a little bias sometimes that every time you fight this guy, whether you team up with somebody and he still seems to pull it out? Because I know he hits you in the body at least 80 times. He want to give you a heavy diet of body shots, and they are never easy ones. And I seen Lamont come back, and Lamont used to be a monstrous body puncher too, because he beat Danny Gray. But anyway,
when you and I
he gives you a steady diet of body punches.
When you go back to what I said just a few minutes ago, or just about a minute ago, that's one of the reasons why I liked him, because he reminded me so much of my son. And the way he fought, the way he approached the game, he studies the game. And Earl listened to everything. He probably listens to us right now. You know what I mean? He don't let nothing go by now. You know what I mean? He is that guy. And
he's a fun,
he was a pleasure to work with. And I'm gonna tell this story one more time, and it'll be a long time before I say it again. We went to Paris years ago. We had some Lomachenko. It was a 4-nation duel. It was U.S., it was France, it was Ukraine, and it was Hungary. Lomachenko, and I forget the other guy's name. He became world champ too. Was on the team with Lomachenko, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
was on that squad. Earl Spence was one of the kids that we took over there. And I want to say Joseph Diaz might have been on that squad also. I'm not sure. But we had to train with the French team for about a week. You know, we sparred together, ran together, we did mock sparring together. And this particular day, you know, it was contact. This was real sparring. And so they brought this guy in. He was real big. He wasn't Earl's weight. He was out of his weight class. So I said, oh, when he stepped in the ring, I said, time out. I said, this dude too big, man. I said, where's the spawn partner that you were gonna put in there first? So when I said that, this is a guy that been speaking English to me the whole time. Now all of a sudden he don't speak English no more. And so
Mhm.
Earl looks at me, and again, this is one of the things that I loved about him. He was never short on heart. He looked at me, he
Mhm.
said, Coach B, he said, don't worry, I got him. I said, EJ, it's a big kid. He said, don't worry. He said, I got him. And so the spawn session started, and lo and behold, he did have him. He commenced to whooping his ass, and
Oh
and
yeah,
they ended up
that's me.
having to take him out. And the crazy part about it, when I see these, and they still, you know, it's hard for me not to look at them as them young kids that I had
Wow, I
a
get
chance
that.
to work with.
Mhm.
But it wasn't just Earl Spence. It was Caleb Plant. It was Jesse Hart. It was Marcus Brown. It was Joseph Diaz. It was Jose Ramirez. It was all these stars that you see now. And definitely Earl Spence was one of the ones that stuck out in my mind.
Wow. And and I know you saw the days of what's the guy that used to be down there near was he near DC? It may have been Patterson, New Jersey. I think one unnamed was it James Scott,
James,
and both of them was in prison and they
you
fought.
all Rollway State Prison. You talking about James Scott
James Scott, and he started fighting this
and
Muslim guy.
Qual Wee was the other one.
And Kwawi,
The
oh
white.
my God.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Qual
Do
Wee was a
people
friend of
do people
Calvin Woodland.
look, do people actually hit each other 400 times or more anymore?
Yeah, Qual Wee was the one who ended James Scott for real.
He sure was. He
Yeah,
sure was. But those guys would be hitting each other 400 times. And I told somebody I'm old enough to remember Ali. Ali would hit you 30 to 50 times every round. And if he ever thought he had you, he would hit you almost 80 times
Ali was
early in
special.
his career when he
Ali
was
was a special
active.
fighter also. He was a
And
special fighter. And the thing that I loved about him, of course, growing up, who didn't love Ali for the most part, especially
exactly,
in the city. But the
exactly.
thing that I admired about him more than anything that I would never forget is the fact that the man was a humanitarian and he was a freedom fighter. Now, I
Oh,
respect.
yes, 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 absolutely. And I think y'all doing a wonderful job with these young guys, man, because these younger guys today, they got a lot of egos. But I met Earl, the Charlo brothers, and I seen them on TV and everybody talking about, oh man, they got attitudes. I saw them all, and after the Brooklyn fight at the whatever that Brooklyn
Barclays.
was, they all went to juniors and ate. And man, they walked by the window. I was waving, man. I was waving, and they all were waving. They went over there to eat, man. I went right over there where they were. Man, they were the nicest guys in the world.
And there you go.
And
And
then
I'm
the
glad
guy said,
I'm
the
glad
guy
you
said,
said that.
he said, that's the OG there. And
I'm
I said,
glad you said
oh,
that.
they
I'm
respect
glad you said
OG.
that.
I got you. I got
I'm glad
you.
you
The first
said
time
that
I heard
because
OG.
of the fact that I'm glad you said that because people don't understand. This is the business that we into. This is not personal, man. This is what we do. Uh,
Right, right.
you would, you got guys in the gym every day, all day, grinding, getting hit in the face, hitting other people in the face. The last thing on the average, and you may have a few exceptions to the rule, but the last thing that you want to do is get into some kind of confrontation when you leave the gym after all that hard work
Yeah,
you just got finished putting in. So a lot of
yeah.
boxers, are just opposite of what a lot of people think of them. It's some of the nicest people you ever want to deal with. Super
Oh,
cool.
they are. So a fact. And I mean, I saw Adrian Broner, Tank. I seen all these guys. I said, wait a minute, all of these guys fighting together. And I was hanging with my nephews and going to see Lamont too. That was a whole crew. I mean, man, I've seen Lamont about 6 times, Tank about 5 times. Uh, I just said his name. About Billions. Adrian Broner, seen him about 8 times. And then the Charlos started to picking up, seen them about 4 times, and Earl 4 times, drove all the way to Texas to see Earl. And I said, Earl consistently whips people's ass. And when he gets clocked, he don't get mad. He get this little snarly grin smile on his face. And I say, uh-oh. Because it's just kind of weird. He just seems to be, he's a intelligent kid. But when he get clocked, he get this weird look on his face, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo next to the with Jack Nicholson. He put a little grin on his face, and I say, uh-oh. And he commenced to whipping your body. I mean, viciously. He don't care who it is. If you're bigger or smaller, and I noticed Sean do the same thing. Sean does the same thing. And when Sean grabs him, he knows how to get out. And the first arm he get out, he punching with it. And then with that other arm lets go because you're hitting, he started throwing that other one. I'm like, man, these two guys are dogs, man. But can you tell me why they didn't have a rematch clause in that contract?
Welcome to the politics of boxing.
All right, there you go.
I'm gonna leave that.
Great answer.
Because like I said, just like I said about Danny not being a cheap date, Sean Porter never has been a cheap date for nobody. And anybody they put Sean in there with, I'm going to. We got this saying in camp: we don't bet on nobody but ourselves. So
that's what I'm talking about.
definitely, I think. Let me take that think out. I know Sean deserves a shot, back at the crown, and hopefully he'll get it sometime in the near future.
Well, I need him to fight Bud and then come back at Earl. Because right now, Earl got to go to destroy a couple people. And the next fight again, they can be like a Thriller in Manila, him and Sean, because that's what that fight reminded me of. Although I think Sean put some hurt on him.
That was a very
Earl hit.
That was a
Earl out hit him 50 punches, and all 50 of them were hard. And Sean got some nice ones in too, but I don't think his was as crisp and solid. Sean got to be made out of iron, man, because he was taking them punches and come on. I was like, damn. And Earl was come. I was like, man, that's a fight. But anyway, you tell Lamont Peterson I love him because he's my favorite fighter, and he beat the hell out of Danny Garcia.
He will appreciate that.
I saw the fight. He beat the hell out of Danny Garcia, and I'll never forget it.
Get off the phone. Get off the phone, man.
All right, take your mama to the high now. All right, Fred. Talk to you later, King. Love you, man.
All right.
See you, man.
All right. OG, snap it on me, man. I want to ask you about two conversations that I saw. Gosh, I want to get this question in. 214. Mute your phone. Mute your phone. So I got a question. There were two conversations that I saw, and I'm dying to hear what was said. One was after the Lamont Peterson fight. You went up to Earl and you said something to him. Do you remember that conversation?
I don't. I really don't.
Man, it was real. It was like the whole world was in the ring, and only y'all two mattered. And I was like, because I watched the fight 4 times this week, and I'm like, what the fuck was said at the end of that fight? I was not.
That was me talking to EJ.
It was you talking to Earl after the Lamont Peterson.
Now, I know. I remember one conversation. I don't know where it was. Going into the fight or after the fight. And I just basically told him that it's all love, man. And it's your turn. It's your time. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You're a young cat. Go out there, represent this crown, represent yourself, your family. And sky's the limit for you, big boy. You know, I've always, again, it was a little personal with him because he reminded me too much of Lamont. The way he approached the
The
game, the way
demeanor.
the way the way he studied the game, the whole nine. And again, watching him be it inspiring, watching him in fights, uh, in the corner with him in some of these fights, watching him make the adjustments, I just knew he had the goods. You know what I mean? And had to go off to him and his dad and his family, his mom too, and definitely Dirk. You know, I think Earl is, like I said, if he stays straight, and notice I keep saying this, if you know what I mean, because come on, man, I've seen so many should have been legendary fighters.
Sure.
You know, be they coming out of the amateurs or be they just be, you know, just a blue chipper that was just kind of hanging around the gym. But it take them to swing a little left or a little right and throw them right off their path. And next thing you know, they, just regular people now.
Right, right. I'll ask the second question after we get this beaming. Hold on, caller. We got Reggie Owens coming. Reg got a hand. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's happening, coach, man? Salute to the coach, man. Legendary
Fred,
teacher of the game,
can
man.
you clear him up a little bit?
Say it again.
I can't hear him.
Oh, okay.
You hear me now? Test. Can you hear me? Test.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, no, the sound is distorted.
Let me see. Test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
I'm gonna bring him out and bring him back in.
All right.
Oh, now.
Can you hear me? Test.
Yeah, it's the same sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit out. I'll come back in. I might just call in. I'm gonna just call in.
Okay, I got you. Caller. Right. I'll bring you straight to this. 214. What's up?
How you doing, Fred?
How you feel, man?
Doing all right, man. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hunter. Nice to talk to you, sir.
Pleasure's all mine.
How you doing? I was just calling in, man. It wasn't about the Earl Spence fight. I wanted to ask you, man, do you ever think we're gonna get that Gary Russell versus Tank fight?
Gary versus Tank?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think anything possible. You know, I definitely think that if both sides want it, I don't see why it wouldn't go down.
Yeah, but man, we were really, man, us hardcore fans, we really want to see that fight, man. We really would like to see that Gary Russell and Tank fight, man, for the community on Juneteenth or something like that, man. That'd be a great fight.
Well, I tell you what, of course, if you put both of them dudes that's from the city that can fight, that the city love, you put them in a fight in that city, bruh, I don't even think they'll find an arena big enough to hold it.
Right.
Not in that city anyway.
Right. And the last thing, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. What do you think about what's going on with the Tyson Fury stuff and Deontay Wilder?
I really haven't heard, and I just found out today that Deontay fired his whole camp. I guess just what I was told. I don't know if it's fact, Fred. You may can answer that.
Yeah, he fired 1984. I'm drawing Mark Breland.
He fight again?
Yeah.
Wow. And is it based on the Tyson Fury fight or?
Yeah, it's based on the Tyson Fury fight. Yeah.
Wow. All right, that's heavy, man. You know.
What do you think about the gloves? Did you see the gloves? Do you think? I mean,
look, I really, really hate those type of conspiracy theories, and I'll tell you why.
I heard you.
I'll tell you why. Love Deontay. Deontay been in camp with us, before he became that guy. So we saw the rise. The thing I don't like is the fact that they had to check his hand wraps before and after the fight, and they literally take your hand wraps now. They had to inspect the gloves, both sides. When you, I don't know how deep you go with it, but after the weigh-in, they take both parties in the back, and it's 4 sets of gloves. Each side has a 1 and a 2, and they got to sign off on it. But both parties can inspect all 4 gloves. And so in that case, if something was wrong with the gloves, now you got to bring the commission in on this conspiracy, and everybody. I'm not buying that. Unless they saw something, or like this thing going on with Donald Trump, show me the evidence. If you got it, show me the evidence. If you don't have it, I can't go with that, man. You know what I mean? And that's taken away from what Tyson Fury did that night.
All right. I mean, it's a lot of stuff out there, Mr. Hunter. A lot of a lot of pictures out there, man, and videos showing it. But I mean, anyway, besides that though, let's get to the with the Earl Spence. And I personally, I agree with everybody else as far as they saying about the Earl Spence and his hunger. I think we're gonna see the 2015-16 Earl, man. The way, especially the way his
That's a
his
bad
physique is
man.
looking, man.
That's a bad man.
Man, and I think he's gonna stop Earl around. I think he's gonna stop Danny like around 9-10 myself, man. And earlier on Champ Side channel, he had one of Earl's first trainers that Earl first stepped in the gym with call in, and
Will Harris. Do you know who Will Harris is? Shout out to Champ Side. Coach Barry. Did you know Will Harris?
I didn't know him, but yes, I knew that Dirk got Earl, I believe, when Earl was 13 or 14 years old. Mm-hmm. But I knew he had another coach.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was just giving out a lot of insight of his mental and his like his hunger and his drive, man. And that was really cool, man. It was cool listening to you, because it was sounding exactly what Mr. Harris was saying. That same type of quiet attitude over there, quiet himself, won't talk to nobody, but was just getting the ring and murdered cats and stuff, man. And
no, that's true. Like I said, I personally bear witness to him in fights, in sparring, and you don't want to be calling names and stuff like that. And I watched him do a lot of damage, man. And in Danny's case, when I first saw him at the U.S. Championship, these was the qualifiers for the Olympic trials. And at that time, I was with Fernando Guerrero. And
bad man and amateurs. God damn.
He was on fire at one time. And the crazy part about it is Fernando beat Sean in the U.S. Championship, to gain his spot for the Olympic trials. And Sean ended up beating him in the trials and put him out of it. Wow. That's the first time that I had the pleasure of seeing Danny Garcia. And the first time I saw him, the first time I saw Danny, I thought that day that he would be more suitable for the pros than the amateurs because of his style of fight and his pace.
You got anything else?
What about him and Crawford? How do you see that going? And I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go for it. Appreciate it, bro.
All the time,
man. Man.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, you too, sir.
Speaking about Bud Crawford and again Earl Spence, that's a fight that I really want to see. Or Bud versus Sean.
Yeah, that's a fight that we all want to see, man. But obviously, we got two immovable mountains, man. There you go, Reg. I was about to call you, man. Go ahead, Reg. What's up?
Oh, yeah, man. What's up to the legendary coach of my brother, Fred, man?
How you doing, brother?
Yes, dude, man. Hey, man, coach, I got a series of questions, man, and it goes into kind of your history and also kind of a history of this new age of boxing. But what got you into the sport? What brought you in? Did you come into your interest in the game of boxing as a fighter yourself, or was it that some people just well versed that you just have a knowledge of the game of fighting? So what brought you into the sport of boxing?
The thing that really brought me into the sport of boxing was Ali, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Ali Frazier. That fight, and back then course, in the 60s,
Ali Frazier.
we were still listening to some programs on the radio. And then Sports Illustrated came out with Ali and Frazier on the course on the cover. And I had never really heard nobody speak that way with that confidence. Keep in mind, I was a kid. And he was so brave. You know, it made me want to do the same thing. I had got bullied one time. True story. I lived in the northeast side of D.C. And they had back then, of course, the corner stores, the mom and pop stores. And we always get 50 cents or a quarter. You run across the street, get you a big old sugar cookie, a bag of them for 25 cents. Or in this case, I wanted some, I believe it was Now Laters. And it was raining this day, and it was in the evening. And coming out or either going into the store, I want to say going into the store, there was a guy, bigger, older. He was in his teens, and I couldn't have been no more because I moved away from the Northeast when I was 9, so I had to be around 7-ish or 8. And the man took my money, and I cried my eyes out.
Wow.
And I never, ever wanted to feel that vulnerable again. So my dad bought me some boxing gloves, and that's how I got involved in it. Then when I moved to Ridge Road in Southeast, playing baseball, they took us from the baseball diamond to the boxing gym, and that's how I got introduced to boxing.
Man, that's solid stuff right there. So leading into that, man, what was the first fighter that so that led you in as a boxer or as a trainer from that moment?
Started as a boxer. The training part came in. There was a kid that lived on the south side with us. I believe it was in Greenway. His name was Marvin Lee. And in the boys club at that time, the boys club, it was 3 sections. There was the boxing gym, there was the rec room in the middle. On the other end, it was the weight room and the dojo for martial arts. This kid took martial arts. He was a karate guy. And came over to the gym one day. I knew him from the neighborhood. About, I think mom was about 15-ish, between 14 and 16. And he wanted to learn how to box. And he asked me, and I said, well, and the coach wasn't there that day. And he asked me, and I said, man, I don't know nothing about teaching nobody how to box. I said, I could show you, what I know, but other than that, man, you gotta wait on the coach. And so, sure enough, he went back across the room. About a day or two later, Officer Williams, which was his martial arts instructor, came over. He said, it's okay, I don't mind if you work around with him. Now I'm scared because I don't want the coach to think, that I'm trying to step on his toes. And so Marvin would come after he left the dojo, would come over there with me, either early or late, but before the coach was there or after he was gone. And we would put combinations in the numbers, 5, 4, 3, all kinds of symbols and signs. And so when he would spar, I'd be somewhere in the room and I'd hold my hand up, give him a sign, a symbol, a number, and he'd know exactly what to do. Well, he ended up, they put him in his first fight, and he ended up stopping the kid in the first round. And when I saw that, I've been chasing that high ever since. And that's how I got into coaching. I was between 17, just getting ready to turn 18 years old.
Wow.
Man, that's why I love hearing these stories, man. My next one, man, is dealing with the amateur side. So I know America had great amateur programs dating for like the 40s, all the way up, maybe cutting it off at the late 80s, maybe early 90s. What ended up changing with the amateur program and American fighters as a whole? I hear some people bring it up as far as the 80s being the cutoff with the drug epidemic and things like that. But what is your reason behind the changing of the amateur program? And is the amateur program a little bit under? I don't know. I guess I'll pass that to you.
It's funny, man. You guys are very, very knowledgeable as far as this boxing game is concerned. That was another conversation that we had today. In fact, when we were interviewing some of the fighters, I'm in Miami right now, and myself, Barry Tompkins, Raul Marquez, we out here with Henry Revolta Boxing. So, they're getting ready to put on a show tomorrow. But in the interview today, that discussion came up about the ghost of the past. I don't know how far you go back as far as amateur boxing. let's go back to Ray Leonard, Howard Davis, Leo Randolph,
76.
the Spence brothers in 76. Um, what was the super heavyweight's name? John Tate.
John Tate.
Let's go back to that team. That was a great team. I forget. And Charles Mooney won the silver medal. I forgot. And Heidi Lewis Curtis. I want to say Heidi may have medaled also, but I'm not sure. Heidi was a DC guy. That was an outstanding team. Then you go back to Pernell Whitaker, Evander Holyfield, Mark
84.
Breland. Again, another outstanding group of fighters. Mildred Taylor, of course, is on that team also. So you go back to those guys. Now you start to come into the new era of boxing where we went through a phase where U.S. was dominating so much. It was always like U.S., it was Cuba, and it was Russia. And these will always be the guys that be in the finals somewhere, knocking everybody out, doing their thing. But when you got into a situation where they had computer boxing, I don't know if y'all remember that, but they literally had a pad with a red button and a blue button, and somebody was set there pushing buttons to count what blow was effective, but it was garbage to me. And so there was a new era of boxing. You sitting there looking at a fight, a cat may throw about 20 or 30 punches, and they will only register him as scoring one blow, which is crazy. Body shots wasn't even being scored. And we U.S. along with a lot of other countries, we did a lot of bitching and moaning about it. But instead of bitching and moaning about it, what we should have done was learn the system. And it took us a while to catch up. Gotcha. And by the time we looked up, Cuba dominated everything. Then Ukraine, then Uzbek, then Kazakhstan. I mean, all these other countries came along, used the system, understood the system, learned the system, and they started beating us. If you go back in time, let's go back to 76 one more time. Ray Leonard style of fight then, he would have been a master on the computer because of the way he fought. And I think, because we didn't, somewhere along the lines, didn't learn that particular system in the amateurs, it hurt us as far as our medal counts is concerned. Think about it. Andre Ward was the last gold medalist we had.
Medalist, yeah.
As far as male boxing is concerned, then you got to look at Clarissa Shields, 2-time gold medalist, and then Shakur Stevens won the silver. And so we have never, from in that 80s group, done this bad.
Damn, man. I got so many questions because I love talking to coaches, man. I'm a like you said, I'm a nerd for a lot of shit, especially with boxing. So it's always great talking to a teacher about it. My other question to follow up with that, being with the rising of our so-called, not sure how official it is, but with this, recent and rapid rise of the Eastern Europeans, how real are they? Or is this just a figment of the kind of corporate white media's imagination of propping them up? Or are they true players in the game that American fighters have to start taking serious?
I think that because of the way they are viewed, I think they're good boxers. I still think U.S. got the best fighters on the planet. I'm sorry. A lot of the people that come from Eastern Europe, they're strong. But you got to factor in the amateurs. For an example, I think it was the Pan Am Games in 2003. We fought in Dominican Republic. We fought against the Cubans. You had Rigondeaux, you had Gamboa, you had Despain, Bartholomew, and you had great Cuban fighter, Mario Kindelan. And a lot of these guys had, I don't know, 300-400 amateur fights. versus some of the U.S. kids just kind of sort of getting started, or maybe in their 50s to maybe 80 or 100 fights, amateur fights, and they were older. And so you had to factor all that stuff in. We were literally fighting kids coming out of the juniors, fresh out of the JOs, fighting grown men. So there was a difference in power. There was a difference in experience, especially international competition experience. And so, again, we were behind the ball. We were trying to catch up. The talent is there. It's still there. It's just that I think that the teaching has to be better.
Absolutely, my man. One more question. Damn, Fred, I can do this all day. My other question is sanctioning bodies. What are your thoughts on sanctioning bodies?
Me personally, I like to see all the belts, all of them, become one belt and let the best of the best fight for it. You feel me? And you will truly know pound for pound who is the best fighter on the planet.
Absolutely.
Now you got so many different belts. I can't. I heard. I was watching a fight the other day, and when the guy ran it down, he called so many letters, and at the end of it, it was a silver belt. That's all I know. You know what I mean? That's where we are now.
It's a racket.
And right. And what is the most corrupt thing, or if you haven't finished that question, but after that, the most corrupt thing you've seen in boxing, and one of the most sinister characters that you advise any fighter to watch out for, as far as it comes as promoters, or if that's too much of a you don't want to, like, cross those bounds because of, you being in the business or whatnot.
I was just going to say I'm still in the game. That information, if I told you that, I had to kill you shortly after.
Right on.
No.
Yeah, I think that's my last question, man. It's great, man, having these conversations and speaking with a teacher. Just having you here, man. We boxing nerds over here, so man, come over more often, man.
Well, thanks for being a fan, man, and I appreciate all your questions, brother.
Yeah, we do this every night, Barry. Sunday to Thursday night, man. We get a few thousand people in here, and we just powwow and talk about. We got a couple questions coming in, man. Barry need his beauty rest, man. We're getting good. Oh man, Jesus Christ, man. We got the pastor in here, man. Pastor Usher Deacon 305, man. What's up, man?
What's good? Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. What's good with y'all?
How you doing, brother?
Blessed. Man, I know, listen, don't take offense to what I got to say. I'm speaking from black love, bro. You know what I mean? But I am truly in pain. I am dismayed because I am of the people who have the mindset of if you're not going to help us, please don't hurt us. You know what I mean? So sometimes, even if it's a PC answer, understanding your position, not just you. I wish I could have caught the conversation last night with Glasses Malone. I thought it was because of his eyewear, but I guess glasses mean he had too many glasses of champagne. He was talking out of his head. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is this. Let me ask you a question first. To get
talking to me, or are you talking to Coach Barry?
I'm going to ask the coach a quick question. Do you, when you say you don't like the conspiracies in boxing, is that an absolute for you? That response, like no holds bar, point blank, period?
Take me back to the conversation.
Okay, the brother was asking you quickly and briefly.
Okay, you talking about the hand wraps?
The hand wraps, the videos. See, because I think you were stuck on just the still photos, but you also have videos. But go ahead. Yeah, no, I want to know.
Like I was telling the caller that answered the question. This is what I just heard. And when he said that, there are channels, again, that you got to go through, the hand wraps, the gloves, the whole nine. And if that's a conspiracy, I'm trying to figure out what would be the commission's reason for doing something like that. I don't know nothing about the pictures, the videos, and Fred, no, I'm not an internet type of guy. But nevertheless, if the evidence is there, show it.
Okay,
Prove it.
you
It ain't. It's in the eyes of the law. It's not whether you did it or not. It's can you prove it?
okay. Now I want hang with me for a second. Now, Antonio Margarito got caught with plasters in his glove, did he not?
From what I've been told, absolutely, and I believe it was a good friend of mine, God rest his soul, Nazim Richardson, that caught him.
That's right. And what happened after he was caught and the fight continued? Because at first they was like, you know, it was a question about should the fight continue, but they continued to fight, and Margarito was destroyed in that fight. And then the rematch with Cotto beat him without that plaster being in the wraps. Now let's go back to what's the black Cuban coach name that was barred for life?
Who you talking about?
The coach, Panama. There you go. Now he he could never coach again, not for stepping to the ring with a fighter because of the cheating that he was involved in. You see what I'm saying? So these are not conspiracies. This cheating been going on in boxing since its conception.
That's not where I'm at, brother. What I'm saying to you is I'm not talking about just cheating throughout the history of boxing. Sure, in anything, you're going to have some type of cheating going on a lot of times. I'm talking about this particular case. If the man cheated, if the man was found to be dirty in that fight and it's proven, then I think he deserves to get what he gets. You know what I mean? Actually thrown out of boxing.
Right. Now, when he was getting prepared for Deontay Wilder, he had a black sparring partner that showed that Tyson Fury removed the padding from the gloves because he said the coaches want to give Tyson Fury confidence is the lie that they told. But they wanted to make sure that Tyson put some hurt on this boy. Video get out there that Tyson doing damage in sparring. This is what they wanted to put out. This is the scenario that they wanted to put out, that Deontay Wilder need to look out, because if he's doing this in this was the setup. If he can do this in sparring, it won't look as suspicious when he do it in the fight.
Well, what I'm saying to you is, bro, and I got mad love for Deontay. He knows that. These are guys that I know. If you have that type of evidence, and if it's genuine evidence, then Tyson Fury, just like anybody else, deserve to get what they get.
That's right.
Deserve to be banned from boxing. You feel me? But because I've been on ends like that before, you know, and you know this for sure, Rev. How many people right now sitting in the penitentiary 30 years later been proven innocent?
That's a fact.
You feel me? So I'm just saying that if you have that type of evidence, and if this evidence, I don't care nothing about emotion. I'm just going through life based on facts. That's all I care about. Because with the facts, you got the truth. Damn,
okay.
How you feel.
Okay, can I help you with that? Can I help you with that?
That this brother cheated, then he should be banned.
Right. Can I help you with that? Okay. Deontay Wilder and his team and his doctors have the evidence you're talking about.
There it is. Then if that evidence is presented, I'm not the man's judge, jury, or prosecutor. But I tell you this much. If it is found that he cheated and the man is guilty, then he deserves to be banned.
No, but listen, I'm gonna help you with that. Now, the type of
Deacon.
Come on, fam. Reggie just went for 40 minutes, fam. Reggie just went for 40 minutes. Come on, man. The coach ain't got no problem with me asking these questions, brother. If he is, tell me to shut up.
No, what I'm saying is he's giving you the final answer. I'm not saying you're right or wrong.
No.
He's giving you the final answer. He said Deontay pulls out. I'm not cutting you off because I don't want you to prove your point, but he's going to give you the same answer every time.
But listen, I'll ask. You're throwing me out the water before I can learn how to swim. Hold on. Last point, please. Listen, man. See, you throw me off my track, bro. All I'm trying to say to this brother right here is the kind of character that Deontay Wilder has. He don't want this man to be banned. He got that mentality that I recognize, bro. If you do me some harm, I don't want to go sit on the witness stand. I don't want to go press no charges. I want to see you. So Deontay Wilder is all he wants is the third fight. He don't give a damn about this man being banned. He want him in the ring. No, he don't want him banned, brother.
Well, look, Deacon. Whatever Deontay wants or whatever's going down, I really don't care. See, I'm from the hood too. I come straight out of the projects. You know what I mean? And bottom line is, yes, you may want to get back and all that. I get all of that. But I'm saying, as a professional, as a trainer in this business, if we got people like that that's literally trying to either maim, kill, or hurt on purpose, as far as cheating is concerned, then your ass need to be banned. Bottom line.
I agree with that, but again, yeah, and I just want to give a shout out, man, to Drew Titan. I didn't know the brother know how to fish, man. The brother know how to fish. I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm out of here. You ever went fishing and seen somebody all they can pull out was the little small fish? It's just like they can't catch that big fish. You understand me? But you got guys that know how to fish that go and pull that big mouth bass out of that water. Drew pulled that big mouth bass out of the water last night. I appreciate it. Hey, respect and love, bro. And hey, I appreciate you, Coach. I appreciate you for having patience for me, man, and understanding that it's all love. I don't mean ill will. I never come at you like that. I got love for you.
Oh no, it's all love. And see, that's what we got to get back to, brother. We can have a difference of opinion or our own opinion and still be family.
That's right.
Me and my sisters used to fight all the time, but couldn't nobody else touch them.
There you go. That's right. That's right. Hey, man, love y'all, man. Appreciate that.
DB and head and calling. See, this is Wilder's home team. You know what I mean? Like we done did all the research, Coach Barry. We done slowed it down, sped it up, read every article. You know what I mean? And it's just a reality of it, man. We love Wilder like the DMV love Lamont Petersons and the Gary Russells. You know what I'm saying? So we want justice and we want his head. You know what I mean?
So Fred, let me ask you this question.
Yeah,
so
please.
Like I said, a lot of the stuff new, you know what I mean? And somebody spoke about that situation today. Now, here's the deal. And the reason why I say this is, again, I know, and I have family members, that are in the feds right now. I had a conversation with one of my younger cousins, committed a crime, and it was a heinous crime. And he himself said that he is where he's supposed to be right now. Yeah, man, I respected it. You feel me? Gonna be there a long time, if he can't get back time. But he understood his position and he understood why he was there. But then you got a lot of other people that's been crying, screaming out. You look at the hurricane, Reuben Carter.
Wow.
How many years did this man do for a crime that he did not commit? You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, again, if there is evidence of this conspiracy, and if it's found to be factual, without a doubt, then the man deserves to get what he gets, man.
Right.
I mean, I remember, I think the brother brought up Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarita. When they did that special, and the thing that stood out in my mind was what Miguel's father said. He said, my son, I looked at my son, and he was crying tears of blood. You know what I mean? And that got me. You know what I mean? And so that stuck up in my mind. And definitely, I don't think anybody that does stuff like that deserve, involved in our sport, man.
Yeah. I totally understand that perspective. You know what I mean? We've just done all the legwork, and like honestly, Coach Barrett, I was going to fly to the commission to present the evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like me on a personal level, like me on a just as me being obviously an advocate for Wilder, but and an advocate for the sport of boxing. That also includes his 10-year history of cheating throughout his career and getting caught cheating. You know what I mean?
This is the Gypsy King.
Yeah, this is Wilder. Like he's cheated throughout his career, and I was going to present that to the audience. I mean, not to the commission, but then COVID came. I had my flight, I had my hotel because I'm in LA, so I had everything, and I was going to go. That it was March 27th, I believe it was, and I was going to go up there and speak on the behalf, and but it didn't work out.
Hold up, Fred. So I'm confused. Let me get this straight.
Yeah, go ahead.
So who is being accused of cheating? Is it the Gypsy King or is it Wilder?
Yeah. Tyson Fury.
It's Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought for a quick moment that you were talking.
No.
Wilder.
Okay. No, Wilder. No, we got Blue Blood coming in. I'm not sure if you know that guy, but yeah, he wanted to say what's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the super chat. He said, "Is it common for water to be tampered with?"
I can't hear him again, Fred.
Oh, he said the super chat said, "Is it common for water to be tampered with?" I forgot to ask you that. I'm sorry.
Fred?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, he said, "Is it common for water to be tampered with in the fight?"
Listen, you saying water?
Yeah, water.
Years ago, man, I thought that boxing was simple. I thought that you get a fighter, you train a fighter, the fighter trains hard, he works hard, he go out there and fight, do his job, and one day, possibly become a world champ. Years ago, I would have told you no. But I'm in a sport that anything can happen. So I think, yes, I think any of that is possible.
Appreciate you, Jay Good. Let me get through these super chats real quick, Blue Blood. Appreciate you, Jay Good, man. Have a good time out there in Dallas, man. Boxing Conversation Radio, man. Shit, this BS topic. He has nothing to do with that fight. You can sway nobody into believing something. That's those Christians. Yeah, we get on Deacon. Me and Deacon go back and forth all the time, man. You know what I mean? And Shin C says it ain't just about Wilder, it's about being awareness into the sport to make sure this doesn't happen again to another fighter. And I have that thing like I said. I say I'm getting excited about talking about this. They don't call you the N-word anymore, Coach Barry. You know what I mean? They find ways to get you, at the end of the day, but we ain't gonna spend 2 hours on that conversation. So people are attaching that to including myself to like what's going on with Wilder and Fury. And we got Blue Blood coming in, man. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on with you, Coach?
How you doing, brother?
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking.
Smoothest dude in boxing, man.
I'm just trying to survive, man, especially during the 2020 year of the devil, man. This has been a crazy, crazy ride, bro. You feel me? And in fact, not to get off track here, I spoke to a friend of mine that I grew up with in the projects. Good man. Didn't have no underlying health issues, didn't have diabetes, high blood pressure, no heart ailments, no nothing. Came home, said he felt tired, but it wasn't sleepy tired. He couldn't breathe. He went out. His young son dressed him, called 911, got him to the hospital. This cat woke up 28 days later and died twice on the table. They were actually one of the times cleaning up the OR room and getting ready to shut it down and bring somebody else in. He came back one more time and ended up losing 5 of his toes because of COVID. And so this is a monster. I've been through, the rise in 68 when Martin Luther King was assassinated. Of course, we did 9/11. In D.C., I'm literally going across the bridge seeing the Pentagon on fire. And I never, ever thought in my wildest dreams that I would be here seeing some of this sci-fi shit that's going on right now. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
We have literally lost over 270 some odd people. That's almost 3 football stadiums full of people, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. That type of death not natural, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel, and counting. And so I just think that outside of the boxing, I love boxing, the whole nine. But this threat that we got going on right now, bro, it's real, man. This is a real war we in, man. This a fight for life for sure.
It's a fight for life.
Yeah.
You ain't lied about that. Me, my whole family, we had it.
Oh wow.
So I'm a survivor. My wife, she developed high blood pressure from it.
Well,
What?
God bless y'all, man, and I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
that's the
sorry that y'all had to go through it, and thank God the fact that y'all made it out of it, man. Because I personal friends that grandmothers done passed, fathers done passed, and they can't even um bury get it family members a proper burial. I personally had a cousin younger than me, was in the Northeast Corridor in '68 when the ride started. Was in a home, and the only way her sister or anybody could see her was through the window.
Jesus.
I mean, so this is real, man. This
yeah,
threat that we are facing right now is real.
yeah. It's my sense of smell and taste is still not back, and
Oh
this is
wow.
we both got it. We all got it around March 17th, and we didn't recover till after Mother's Day.
Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, may God continue to bless you and your family. I'm a firm believer in the Most High.
Hmm.
You call him Allah or whatever. You know what I mean? But I pray to somebody, constantly, to keep us safe during this time, man. Because it's mad out here, bro. You
It
have people that
definitely is.
lost their homes. People can't get their unemployment. We got food lines, and I've never seen
Yeah.
this before. I never knew what it was, bro. I never knew what
Hmm.
it was. I was going on Highway 210, and I saw this line of cars. I mean, there were cars as far as the eye could see, and it never dawned on me that these people were in line just trying to get food, bruh.
Hmm.
This the United States. This never happens, man.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, anytime you see things of this nature, try to be just a little bit kinder to your brother. You feel me?
Yeah.
And don't be so quick to try to slam, because that guy that trying to get off this earth. You know what I mean? You may have to check it, because you may be killing your own brother for sure.
Hmm. That's a fact. Well, Coach, I wanted to ask you, because I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of yours and
Yes,
and the
sir.
Peterson brothers. Uh, One of my favorite boxers is Ant Peterson, man, and he just got too much talent to be on the shelf, Coach. What's going on with him?
It's been Anthony was in a funky place, man. He was one of the fighters that people would say if we get a call, and I agree to fight anybody. I'm confident against anybody, especially with them boys there. Um, we would accept the fight, they would turn it down. You know what I mean? They had a prospect, they wouldn't want to put him in there because for fear that Anthony would whoop him. You know what I mean? He's still in the game. He's still good, in shape, in blast shape actually. And I still have faith that he's gonna get the opportunity to get a shot for
Yeah,
sure.
because I mean, people don't realize he with 37 wins and only one loss.
37 wins and one loss. You know what I mean? And it's been countless of times that, we get a call, you're gonna fight for the crown next, this fight gonna lead you to the title, blah, blah, blah. And for whatever reason, it gets snatched away. I can't tell you why. All I can say is, again, the sport, you watch the sport. We watch people time and time again that you feel should deserve a chance at that crown, and for whatever reason, they get pushed to the side.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
The business of boxing.
Hmm. Now, one more question with you, Coach. Stylistically, from a coaching standpoint, when you look at the biggest fight right now is Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Everybody want to see it. The world want to see it. Stylistic, from a coaching standpoint, what do you see in both guys, and what advantages do you think that Errol has in that fight, and what advantages does Terrence have in that fight?
Terrence. Let me start with Terrence. Terrence is a funny type of fighter. He's a very aggressive fighter, but it's like a calm aggression, and you see him get that little smile on his face, and he going all in, fighting both hands, left and or right, and he can box, and he can be very, very aggressive. And the thing I like about him is when he hurt you, he gets you up out of there. You know what I mean? And the crazy part about that could be an advantage, and it could be a disadvantage, especially against somebody like Earl Spence. You could be over if you overconfidence against Spence, and Spence too is a complete fighter, and you rush in there and call yourself trying to take him out early, you can get caught with something, and then you can go to sleep. So I think stylistically it'll be a good fight. It's a fight that I would love to see.
Mm-hmm. Now, I always say the most important thing in boxing, aside from your defense, is your footwork. Am I dead on with that?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
I said I always say the most important thing in boxing, outside of your defense, is the first thing is first is safety, but is your footwork. Am I on? Where am I with that?
Well, I mean, I guess it's a choice. Some people, have been blessed with the ability to maneuver and move around the ring with grace. And then you got other people that don't have that same ability, but they have something as far as power is concerned, or skill or intelligence in the ring. So, it all depends on that individual, be honest with you. Because, Tyson, even though Tyson can move, Tyson was just, not only was he aggressive, he was just a dude that was blessed with so much power and explosive power that he was knocking out dudes damn near twice his size. Everybody can't do what Tyson did. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have the grace and the movement like a Pernell Whitaker. You know what I mean? That's not saying they can't be great. It's just that something Pernell was blessed with. He had more in his basket in that area than a lot of other people.
Now, last thing, what you think about Jerome Boots Ennis? I can't help it. Coaches, I got to pick his brain.
Oh, Boots, I love Boots. Me and his father, Bozy, we go back way, way back. And in fact, Boots had two other brothers that were professional before, Boots was a kid. I think again, he is one of the faces and one of the names in boxing that you should be looking out for and watch. Because if you stay on this path, and if he stay on the stuff that Bozy has taught him, and the path that he's put him on, I think he'll be one for the ages too.
You think he's ready for this level for right now? You think he's ready for the Errol Spence's, Terrence Crawford yet?
I would say that I would say if it's me, I think he's close. You know what I mean? But I still think you have to look at the fact that Earl and Bud and Sean, the people that they fought, the wars that they've been in, this is all a ton of experience, and you have to respect that. I don't think that, and I know Bozy, and Bozy's not going to rush Boots into nothing that he's not ready for. So I think the time when they take their crack will be the right time, because, I got a lot of faith in them guys.
I appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you, Fred.
All right, all the time.
All right.
We got to get him out. We got to get Coach Barry out of here. DB, can you get Coach Barry out? Can you thank him for coming into the shop and all that, man?
Yes, absolutely. Coach, it's good to see you and hear from you again, man. You're a blessed individual, man. The ancestors have given you some knowledge and wisdom. And, man, I think coming up in a project does a little something different for our spirits, And I don't want to say rags to riches, but, man, you've, everything shows in the way that you carry yourself, man.
It does, right?
We love you and we love you and respect you. And like everybody else, man, I'm a huge boxing nerd, and I got 50 different questions to ask you. But I know it's late for you, man, and I know that you'll be around for a long time. So I'll wait for the next time you come back in and have some more questions for you. But we really, really appreciate you, man, and just want to give you these roses while you're right here. Can smell them and taste them and see them. So thank you again.
I appreciate coming on, and I really appreciate the fans and their knowledge of the game. All praise due to the Most High. And like I said, everybody out there, man, within my voice, man, please You know what I mean? Please pay attention to this monster that we're dealing with.
Right.
That trumps everything. You know what I mean? And because it hit, too close to home too many times for me.
Right.
And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So y'all be safe out there, man. Until the next time, man. Peace and love, brothers.
Appreciate you. Give him a round of applause, y'all, wherever you at, man. We appreciate you coming in here, man. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
man.
See you soon. Have a great call tomorrow night.
All right. Peace.
All right. Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. That was fun. I had a blast.
Coach.
Yeah.
Man.
His team was like, man, he tired, man. He tired. I'm like, I know he tired. They were texting me, he tired, bro. He tired. I said, I know he tired. I hear his voice cracking. I hear it. But Blue Blood is Blue Blood's fault. Blue Blood asked 7 questions, Coach. I thought he was only going to ask 1. It's Deacon's fault. Blame it on Deacon. It's Reggie's fault, man. It ain't my fault. It's Terrence Bailey. He was stuttering, man. He was pausing too much, man. And speaking of Terrence Bailey, I wanted to ask this. It's all fun and games until your fighter gets hurt or cheated by dodgy gloves and PEDs. I pray that all fighters admit the truth instead of worrying about upsetting the apple cart. And that's what I alluded to when I was telling them about the story about like the connection between Black fighters. I basically summarized that for all of us. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna say this. We're the experts on this at the end of the day. Everybody come in, they just watch this shit on the timeline and they say, oh, that shit crazy. Oh, maybe that shit is real. They don't spend they haven't done the amount of how many hours of videos have Blue Blood done? You know what I mean? How many hours in the first half of this year have I done? How many videos have you guys watched? So their experience on it is like, no, you got to show me the evidence. You understand? Like, you got to show me. Like, I'm not an expert on this, but I've seen a million fights. A lot of y'all. And you also got to understand too, is that we're all convinced at this point. Like, you can't get me off. You can't convince me that Tyson Fury is a Puritan. You know what I mean? You can't. It's no way. It's no way. But I'm not gonna dead beat that shit into the guest. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna spend 10 minutes trying to frame him into saying what you want him to say. You know what I mean? Deacon, you should have went through the back door on that one, man. You know what I mean? You should ask him, have you had any experiences with it? That's what you should. Then you could have came back and said, see, it's possible. But hey, I would have helped you out, but you said you want the asset your way. I was gonna help you out. But anyways, man. So but yeah, man, what's up, DB? Oh, by the way, we're gonna have a show tomorrow night, y'all. Cause guess what? Okay. I can't even go outside to go run no more, nigga. I can't even go outside my front door in LA, nigga. So we're gonna have a show tomorrow. It's fight night, man. We're gonna come in here. I'm gonna holler at Team Spence. I'm gonna see if somebody can come in from their team tomorrow night and just say what's up for 5 minutes. We're gonna holler at Jaquan tomorrow. He's flying out to Texas tomorrow. I spoke to him through text yesterday. And if anybody that's in the LDBC, that's in Dallas, if you're not in the strip club, if you ain't got no side piece, if you ain't with your wife, if you ain't hanging out with your niggas, beam in. Let us feel your energy. So we're gonna go live. We're gonna do a community live. Everyone's welcome. You know what I mean? Come on in. If you feeling excited, come on in, man. You know, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow night. I don't care how long the stream lasts. You know what I mean? But I just want, we all excited for the fight, and the LDBC has an event Saturday, so I know everybody's getting together. If you with them, beam in. Let us feel the energy. Let us feel what Dallas is like. So we got that, and because I can't go out my front door, so I'll go out my front door, I get fined. hey, it's police officers on every corner in LA. I'm joking, but yeah, man. It's just crazy, man. We literally are locked down, but we should have did this in the beginning. We should have did it from day one. We should have shut the whole country down, cut the banks down, cut all that down, but now people want to be cute. People want to play politics now. They want to blame the Republicans. Nah, it's a vote. Shit, right? Vote.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should have been locked down for at least 6 months. Hard. I'm talking about a hard lockdown. All of that, what they call those damn workers, essential workers, and all of that. Like, man, everybody need to be locked down.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, and the city can be open for 5 hours or whatever in the middle of the day if you're an essential worker. But all of that shit, when I was out jogging and doing stuff like that, I seen people just in the streets. I'm like, ain't no way, this ain't no real lockdown. You know, they had something that was here before where if you were in the car, you know, 3-4 deep and the police pulled you over, if you wasn't direct relatives, then you get a ticket because you could only be in the car with your wife or your brother or your sister. You couldn't be in the car with your nephew and your second cousin and all of that. But yeah, I think, man, if we'd have been locked down the way we were supposed to be locked down and not thinking about going to the movies or, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that shorty way in the 909 or the 714, one of them weird ass area codes, yeah, everything would have been fixed, you know, or I mean, we would have been in a much better place.
Yeah.
You know, but now we got to deal with this, you know. You know, I was thinking about it too. Somebody that'd be real good to beam in because they're gonna give us some personality.
Who's that?
And everything. You said real rap?
No, I said who?
Oh, God damn! I'm thinking Big Lloyd. No, I'm thinking Trick Noty.
Oh yeah, he'll be down there.
Yeah, so we can get Trick on the phone, man. You know, Trick going, yeah, that'd be good too. But Jay Good was in here a little while ago.
Yeah, I saw him. I appreciate you, Jay Good, for 25. I'm learning Spanish with Lincoln. 25.
You know what you sound like?
Oh God. Please tell the world.
A black man trying to learn Spanish.
Oh, yeah, that's what I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I think those would be some good heads to you know, I know Black and some of the other dudes with the bigger channels are probably gonna be hella busy, you know what I'm saying, running around, ain't gonna really get a chance to talk to everybody too much, you know, online. But I think for the other brothers though too, that'd be real good too. Plus for Trick or Jay Good, them dudes may get them a chance to grow their channel too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so beam in tomorrow. If you running around in Dallas, man, beam in for a couple of minutes, man. Let us see the city, man. Let us feel the energy, man. You know, I just text Earl Spence team. I was like, if y'all can just come in for like 5 minutes, that'll be great. You know, if they're not doing too much. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna text Jaquan too, see if he'll come on for a hot second. Him and his daughter, they should.
Yeah, I just talked to him this evening.
Dope.
Yeah, just talked to Jaquan. You know what I'm saying? He doing all right. Had the funeral last Saturday or whatever, but you know, he a strong dude, and you know, he could feel our energy. You know, we got his back. He definitely know I got his back. You know what I'm saying? And so him and the little princess, man, they hold on strong. So you know, if anybody that still got his phone number, email, just shoot him some love. You know. If you got him on the gram or whatever, yeah, shoot him some love. We don't do this one time. We got to make sure that we keep taking care of our people over and over again. So,
yeah, Brandon Adams won. I have that on my notes to talk about. Brandon Adams won, but a second round stoppage, second round TKO. Jack Reese stopped the fight. I'm fucking with y'all, man. Don't let me fuck with y'all this late. But Jack Reese stopped the fight. I'm fucking with y'all now. I'm just joking. Jack Reese stopped the fight. Oh, what a concept, right? Jack Reese stopped the fight, you know. But I was gonna call Brandon, and but he got 3 kids and shit. It's late, you know. I was gonna call Terrell. I don't know if they listening, but if you listening, call in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah. Thanks, be good. Yeah, we're gonna jump on that for sure.
What's that? I missed it.
What you just said about Brandon.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah,
shout out
Brandon.
to Brandon the Cannon.
Yeah,
got his victory tonight.
He looked good too.
Yeah,
he looked good, man. Explosive, agile, athletic. He looked strong tonight, powerful. Yeah, he looked good tonight. He looked real good tonight. He looked like he can be you can add his name to the mix at 154. You can definitely add his name. Like, it's gonna be a war down there. Sheesh. Good luck coming out of there. If you come out of 150, Brandon, what's up?
Remember he said he can make 147? Hell no. Nah, he's too damn big.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I remember he said that shit. Yeah, he said, you know.
Hell no. You know, if he was more smooth, then he might be able to, but he got too much muscle. He'd be, yeah, shit. I mean, he'd be big and strong, and he may get some knockouts. You know what I'm saying? But those knockouts will have to come in the first 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And shit after that, having to cut all that weight, man, that shit gonna catch right up to you.
Yeah, right. But he looked phenomenal tonight. Terrell was in there, his brother. You know, yeah. So all in all, was a good night, man. That was a great fight to build us to Saturday. We got the weigh-in at what time? I got to show a unit at 12. What time is the weigh-in? Let me. Do y'all know? See if it's on Earl's page.
Shit, it's in the morning. It's kind of early.
I know it's early. Let me see what time the weigh-in. No, he don't have it up. What time is the weigh-in, Blue Blood?
Shit, Tone Brown, Mir, y'all in here. Shit, I know they know.
Oh, TB, yeah, TB. What time is the weigh-in, TB? I know it's early because Earl want to eat. He's a champion, so I already know they're gonna have it early for him. 2 p.m. Fred, is that 2 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 p.m. Eastern. So that would make it 11 a.m. our time. Okay, so 11 a.m. Western time, 2 p.m. Eastern. So he should be on the scale and he should be eating at noon. So 12:30. So that'll be good. 11 a.m. Thank you. So 11 a.m. our time. So we're gonna go live tomorrow night about same time, 9. We're just gonna powwow, have a good time. You know what I mean? And if you in DGs, you know what I mean? If you in DGs, that'll be feel free to go live. Feel free to Grandmaster Jay was arrested today on charges, man. If them charges stick, man, that's ridiculous. But here's the catch too. Here's the catch. Help me out with this, DB. I was thinking 2 things. And so I am all this time I've been pro Jam Master Jay. I've been advocating on, not advocating, but I've been watching him move and I've been a supporter. I actually tried to reach out to him to be on the show and stuff like that as well.
Grandmaster J, not Jam Master J.
Yeah, thank you, Grandmaster J. Yes.
Right.
We forgot to do our top 5, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. They want to know the top 5 food spots and the top strip clubs. All right, Eli. Who else is in here from Dallas, man? Y'all figure that shit out. We got Buddy Lee.
That's right.
We got Buddy Lee. We got Buddy Lee, Eli, and the rest of y'all. Y'all figure that. You got Brandon in there. He's on the 3rd shift somewhere. All right. Now, here's what I want to ask you. 2 things. Are they like funneling him out of the mission? Or is he pro us? So I was thinking that, and it's just me just thinking. I'm not accusing him of anything, but I was just like, those are some weak ass charges to bring him on. Those are like some weak ass charges. So yeah, Men's Society was gonna be today, but Barry came on. I thought we got some betters and stuff, and I figured y'all want to talk about Earl and talk about. How about we do Men's Society on Monday? How about we do that Monday? Because we got to review the fight on Sunday. We got Sunday we have Bill Haney. Mr. Haney coming in on Sunday. Tuesday, the 9th. We got a busy week next week. We got Trial 4. Make sure you guys go watch Trial 4 this weekend. Trial 4 this weekend. We have some people from Trial 4 coming in. We have Bob Arum coming in, and we got a big guest. Hopefully, I'll get confirmation tomorrow on the guest, and I'll be able to talk about that. Y'all gonna be excited like a motherfucker. We get this guest. Y'all gonna be excited. Yeah, you know what I mean. So,
yeah, Buddy Lee said it's not a conspiracy. You talking about that gun charge, Buddy Lee?
Is
that what you're talking about? He said it's not a conspiracy. So they supposedly he was arrested for pointing a gun at a federal agent or something like that.
Yeah. But the federal agents are on a roof though. Like you could be pointing a gun at anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, like the charges are ridiculous, man. He just gonna have to spend $10,000-$20,000 on a lawyer, which is bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's the hard part.
But you know, these are those times though. We got to come out of our pockets though.
Yeah, we got to support them. I'm glad you
support.
fucking said that shit. I'm so glad you said that shit because I was gonna send $100. I'm glad you said that. I didn't know where to send it, but I was gonna send them $100. So I'll probably find all that out tomorrow. Because I just wanted to support them. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're absolutely right.
When we watch the Malcolm X movie, we start seeing all of the movements, and then we get chills, and the hair raised up on our arms when we see Malcolm leading the charge and seeing brothers all lined up, and just when we see that kind of support, you know. And it ain't just a movie. This shit could happen in real life. And as a matter of fact, it do happen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get people like Rizza Islam on here, when you got me on here, like, trust me, we've been a part of it before, and we see it happen.
Yeah.
You know, 3, 4, 5 times a year. But for some people, it's only in a movie.
Yeah.
And you got somebody that's leading the charge for us.
Yeah.
For our people.
Yeah.
Trying to keep us alive.
Yeah.
You know, we got to come out of our pockets and we got to support them.
Yeah, let's do a $5 charge tomorrow. Let's do a let's all donate $5. So let's I'll get the info tomorrow, and if we can get 20, 50 people to donate $5, I think that'll be solid, you know, and just pass it on to somebody else, you know. That's why they had the telethons and shit, you know. So we're gonna do our own.
For anybody who disagrees, it's okay for you to disagree. Keep it to yourself. That's it. This ain't the time for you to be talking about black power, pimps, and all of the nonsense. Listen, if you ain't with it, that's cool. Just keep your mouth shut. Like your old Southern granny said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
All right, Team Spence will be in here tomorrow.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, so somebody from the team will be in here. Earl gonna be asleep eating, but we have Team Spence in here tomorrow for 5 or 10 minutes. I just got the confirmation just now. So that'll be good. So y'all get to hear from somebody from Team Spence. It'll probably be Jordan, you know what I mean? And when Jordan comes in tomorrow, make sure y'all give him a standing ovation wherever the fuck you at for what they did for Jaquan, man. Just fucking phenomenal. So, you know what I mean? Just fucking phenomenal. So Team Spence will be in here tomorrow. So that'll be good. No interview. He just gonna come in and say what's up. Yeah. You know, he got shit to do, man. You know what I mean? So they got a long day tomorrow, and fuck. Hey, it's funny because I've been in a few camps, you know, with fighters. It's exhausting, man. When you get to like the weigh-in, after the weigh-in, you just want to be like, fuck, man. It feels like graduation day, you know what I mean? The weigh-in, like, oh shit, I just want to get some rest, you know what I mean? So they'll be in here tomorrow. So that'll be cool.
All right. So Eli Zachary, right on. Eli Zachary got his list. You ready for his list?
Oh, let me write it down.
Yeah. Shit, just go in the chat and screenshot it. Here, I'm gonna send it to you.
Did he put a top five? Top five.
Yep, he did. I'm gonna text it to you right now. But he said, Eli Zachary said, True Kitchen, Boiling Crib.
Nigga, I need 5, nigga. 5. Nigga, you got 8. Nigga, I need a top 5. Top 5. Check your inbox, Fred. Okay. Now y'all give me all these orders. Yes, sir. I don't mind.
Oh, wait, is this Eli Zachary? Is this a combination of strip clubs and restaurants?
Yeah, we're gonna do top 5 strip clubs. I want to post it on my Instagram. Top 5 strip clubs in Dallas, just in case who need to know. You know what I mean? I got it, TB. I just hit you back. We good.
Yeah. Did you get it, Fred?
You sent it to my DM? What'd you send it to?
No, to your phone.
Okay.
You just whistled.
Did you text it? Did you text it to my number? Or did you text it to? Because you know you got my real number.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
I texted to this number.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think my shit starts circling, but anyway, you'll see it pop up.
I get it in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got it. It says sent an image. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, they're not gonna get me with that. No, not at all.
Well, what happened? What happened?
No, Reggie caught something and shit. Probably Reggie, Patty, and Jarvis caught it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tank and probably 5 or 6 other people. Shit, Aunt Fresh probably caught it. What up, Aunt Fresh? I see you in here. We ain't seen you in about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Facts. Keep that disagreeing shit to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. All right. So, man, I need a top 5.
Yeah, about a Hit, Luby, South Dallas Cafe, Granny's, Sweet Georgia Brown, Rona. Oh no, I'm talking about the disease. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, damn, Rona.
Man, God damn, man. I just oh man. Y'all, man, I want to get on that plane so bad, dog. Man, I'm like, damn, I want to be at this fight, man. This is like my first big fight I've missed, you know. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting on no motherfucking COVID rocket. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I'll be here. Last night, this show was a classic too, though. Tomorrow's show gonna be a classic too, dog. All we do is produce classics for big fights, man. Wait till Wilder fight. We gonna have Wilder in here, and you know what I mean. It's gonna be fun. You know what I mean. It's gonna be fun. So we got Team Spence in the building all night, man. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, man. He gonna hype y'all up. He gonna hype y'all up. Hot Earl up. Hot Earl up. You know what he gonna say, nigga. Don't ask the question, okay? like, hey, Hot Earl look, man. He looked terrible, man. Man, he didn't look good making weight, man. You know what I mean? He just, you know, yeah, I mean, the nigga barely made it, dog. You know, Champion Heart beaming. If y'all going to a strip club tomorrow night, okay, Onyx, we got top 5. All right, what's the top 5 strip clubs, man? Top 5. We got DG's was my favorite. Where else we got? We got Onyx is Onyx in Dallas?
No, they from New York.
I've been to the one in V Live. V Live is the spot. V Live. V Live. DG's, Ecstasy, XTC. And those are the 4 I went to. I went to V Live. No, I went to 3. I went to DG's, V Live, and Ecstasy. I didn't go to Onyx. I went to Onyx in Houston. I went to Onyx with who did I go with? From the LDBC. Who did I go? I forgot. I'm lying. I just don't want to say it publicly because I don't know where they stand right now. So, but I went. Yeah. So, but yeah, we had a good time. So the top. So I got 4 strip clubs. What's the 5th one? I got DG's, Onyx, V Live, Ecstasy, and oh, Buddy Lee. It used to be. It's not in Dallas no more, right? It's gone, right? I thought Onyx is gone out of Dallas. So it's only the top 3 strip clubs are DG's, V Live, and Ecstasy. Those are the 3 I went to. I like Ecstasy, XTC, Ecstasy. That was fun. That was fun. XTC is what it's called. We went to GG's and Ecstasy. Yeah. Those are good. We had a great time. So what's the top food spot? Because I want to post it, nigga. Because I got a lot of niggas in the LDBC. Oh, the Dallas Cabaret. Yeah, that's where you can go. You know, you got a little bit of change. I heard. I ain't go there, but I heard the Dallas Cabaret is where it's at. Am I right, Buddy Lee? The Dallas Cabaret is where you got a little change. You can make it pop. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Champion Heart don't like Sweet Georgia Browns, but I like the shit. Me and Blue Blood went. Me, Blue Blood. It was like a gang of us niggas, man. Ego. I'm gonna forget somebody. So
can you say what kind of food it is though? Like, is it a barbecue spot? Is it Southern food? Is it home cooking?
Southern. Hey, is the strip clubs open, buddy? I'm just curious. Are they open right now in Dallas? I'm serious. This is a real question.
Everywhere.
It's a real question. Or do they gotta? They can't touch you. They only could dance on stage. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm being dead ass. Or you can't go to the stage. You can't have seats in front of the stage. Lionel said, yeah, the strip club's open. Wow.
Yeah. Or dancing on stage, like rubbing wax fruit on a homeless man's face.
Mm-hmm. He said, yes, I went last night. So, all right. So, because I want to post this shit, because honestly, y'all know I go to strip clubs when I travel. So, DG's, matter of fact, I don't go to no strip clubs in LA. I don't go to none. It just don't excite me. You know, probably because, you know, it's just, you know, whatever. DG's, V Live, Ecstasy, Dallas Cabaret. Is there one more? I'm gonna post this shit. And then we got Sweet Georgia Browns. We got Rudy's Chicken. I know those are the top 3 that I got so far. And I got Something Kitchen, which is good. I heard Something Kitchen is good. What's the name? Is it called Dallas Kitchen? What is it called? What's it called? Dallas Kitchen? Is that Dallas Kitchen is where that meme went crazy, right? Rudy's Chicken, Eli in the Hood, Southern Food, Auntie Irene's. She sound like she got big elbows, Auntie Irene. South Dallas Cafe, don't she?
Hold on. Hold on. While you in the middle of talking about food, the brother that was talking about no twerking in his restaurant, is that in Dallas?
Yeah. True Kitchen, right?
Okay.
Is
True Kitchen.
True Kitchen,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna go put True Kitchen.
Yeah,
that
we need to go get
motherfucker,
his
hey, he gonna have standing room only this weekend.
Good, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got
Good.
so I got the 5 restaurants. So tell me if these are the 5. All right, we got Sweet Georgia Browns. Sorry, D. Sorry. We got Rudy's Chicken, Aunt Irene's Kitchen, Aunt Irene's Kitchen, South Dallas Cafe, and True Kitchen. Is that a good 5? Is that a good 5? I need one more strip club. DG's, V Live, Ecstasy, Dallas Cabaret, and what's the 5th strip club? Because these are the only things that niggas be in my DMs like, nigga, where should I eat? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. The Catch for seafood. The Catch. All right, the Catch. Oh, okay. Nah, fuck seafood. We going barbecue. We gonna go barbecue. Because niggas like to lick their fingers and shit. We go Smokey Joe's barbecue. That's good. Smokey Joe's barbecue. Why you didn't take me there, nigga? Smokey Joe's. I wish I was there this weekend. I miss y'all in Dallas, man. Y'all treat me so well down there, man. Nigga, Buddy Lee just came in and grabbed me. And first the nigga tried to rob me. Then I grabbed his wrist. Nigga said, hey, what's up, barbershop? I'm like, oh, what's up, man? What's up? Smokey Joe's barbecue, man. Barbecue. I didn't even have a credential, Buddy Lee. We was getting it done, nigga. You know, I got there on Tuesday. My first stop, I bumped into Buddy Lee at the motherfucking what was it, the pre-Rona, whatever it was. I mean, the introduction to the city and shit. Yeah. And then we went. What's that burger joint? Whataburger. Went to Whataburger. We ate there. Yeah, man. So all right. So here's the food joints I got. We got DG's. I mean, we get the strip clubs. DG's, V Live, Ecstasy, Dallas Cabaret. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I have. It's only 4 strip clubs. All right, that's it. So we'll go. That's it. We got 4 strip clubs and 5 places to eat, and we're good. All right, Whataburger. We went to Whataburger. I remember we went to Whataburger. Hey, y'all got the weirdest freeways out there. You can make a U-turn under every freeway out there. The Tiger Cabaret. Is that a strip club? Tiger Cabaret. Is that a good one? Tiger Cabaret. We don't need no. Nah, we ain't. Niggas ain't sitting down. Niggas want to spend time with each other, eat some chicken, some yams and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to sit down for 4 hours and pay $200. You know what I mean? You gotta pick. Yeah. You gotta pick spots where everybody's welcome, huh?
Good food, not expensive meals.
Yeah, good food. Yeah. So, Papa Do's in Dallas, Fred Seafood, best ever. I know everyone says Papa Do's is the best. So, but yeah, I went to Hard 8 with Black Fight Fan. I went there for some barbecue. We went there. That's the name of. You know? Yeah, I know it sounds funny, right? But we went there. It was like 9 of us. We went and hung out. It was cool. He brought his daughters. I met his daughters. Black Fight Fan, man. Salute for putting that event together, man. You're a special dude, man. Special dude, man, for putting that shit together. You know what I mean? So, yeah, make sure y'all go support, man. Even if you're not going, go donate a ticket, nigga. Black Fight Fan fronted the money for that event, man. Go buy a ticket, nigga. Wingfield. Wingfield's Burgers. Wingfield's Burgers. Is that a good spot? Wingfield's Burgers. What's the best poon spot in LA? We ain't got no good soul food restaurants out here, dog. None. Zero. None. I'm being honest. Doolins is way overrated. Way overrated.
Yeah, soul food is food that kill your soul.
Yeah, it is. How much are the tickets, Fred? To the fight? You get them whatever price range you want. $50, $100, $500, $600 on the floor, all that shit. Yeah, Wingfield Burger. So yeah, we own it. So boiling crab, that's everywhere though. Boiling crab is nationwide.
Come on now, homie.
Ooh, what? Oh. I guess Crips don't eat there. Okay. So yeah, and that Doolin's line be hella long and hella stupid. You know what I mean? That's my neighborhood right there on 52nd. But they also got one on Century by your crib, dog. Then they got the one on Manchester and shit. That shit, man, that shit dumb. They use motherfucking the long. I like elbow macaronis. I don't like this. I don't like macaroni no other way. I mean, excuse me. I prefer just elbows. I like elbows. I'm not good. I don't like thinking I'm eating like Italian food when I'm eating macaroni and cheese and shit.
Yeah, what they say? What kind of cheese they put in the macaroni? What they said last week?
That nigga Hustle Slim say. What the Hustle Slim say? Hustle Slim, go to bed,
Gouda,
nigga.
or you said provolone and Gouda or something?
Go to bed. This nigga Hustle Slim said. This nigga Hustle Slim, nigga. Man, Hustle Slim.
Man.
This nigga go on a 10th date and forgets the condom. Nigga, 10th date, nigga, guaranteed. By hook or crook, man. You know what I mean? By hook or crook, nigga, I'm getting it, dog. Hey, I'm either buying it or convincing you, man. But shit, by the 10th date, baby. Hey, get down and lay down. You know what I mean? Every seat's a good
Asiago. Asiago.
That's that shit that be breaking, that Asiago cheese and shit. That shit. 10 dates raw is law. The 10th date, baby. You gotta come in, man. Oh man.
Jarvis.
What Jarvis say? What that? I missed it, man. Oh, 10th date. I'm through. Oh God, dude, I'm through with the condom. Oh, that's facts. That's facts, man. When you in them streets, man, by the 10th date, yeah, for sure. Y'all done had that fake conversation. Yeah, I'm only faithful to you. Yeah, you're the only one I'm fucking. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let me just put. Hey. All right. I'm about to date us. You ready?
Go ahead.
Let me just put the head in. Oh God! Oh man, let me just put the head in. Oh, the turkey leg, the turkey hut, the turkey leg, the turkey hut. Yeah, man, that shit funny. I'm gonna have niggas in Dallas on my Instagram like, no, Fred, you should have put that one. Yeah, man, that's funny, man. That's funny.
10th date, man. 10th date, we going to an ovulation specialist.
Let me just put the head in. Hey, that was the high school shit. I didn't know what the condom was in high school. I wasn't fucking that much in high school, but I mean, I shit, man. Let me just put the head in. Let me just put the head in. Come on.
Let me just feel it one time.
One time. And then they say no with no resistance. No, legs getting wider. No.
Move the knees to the right.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. That's funny. Bruh. Yeah. Oh man. Too.
You know this mean we go together.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That shit was
I just want to move it around and bring some of the juices out.
Facts, man. That shit, man.
Tom Brown, you listening?
Nah, that we speaking a foreign language to that nigga. He said, man, when you get a girl, aren't you supposed to give her to your friend? Aren't you supposed to give it to your friends that came with you? You're supposed to share. You're supposed to go last, right? You gotta, Oh God, too funny, man. Too funny. And my first college roommate lives in Dallas too. It would have been cool to see him. I ain't seen him since '96. It would have been cool to see him. He's the head coach at North Texas track team. North Texas. Yeah, he's a head coach there. Oh man. I was looking forward to going, man, but it's no way, man. Yeah, man, that would have been fun. But we're gonna be here together. So tomorrow night we'll go live Saturday early. I may do a spontaneous. It won't be a 2-hour show, niggas. Don't try and hold me. All right. And then I may do a spontaneous show Saturday, and then we'll come back Sunday. So it's in Denton. It's in Denton. But they have a new.
Don't put extra emphasis on the T, Fred.
I was stuttering. You know how I get excited when I stutter. Okay. Yeah. So
Denton. Nobody, people in Texas would be like, "Where the fuck is that?"
Hey, I was saying Pearland. I was saying the nigga stopped me. The nigga hit me on my shoulder like, "Fred, it's Pearland," or something. Whatever it was, I was saying Pearland, and they were saying it's Pearland. It was. I don't know which one it is because Drake says it in the song. The song that was hot last summer. So. And Drake and Chris
like
Brown.
Somebody come here and they say Wilshire.
Or how they say Garcia, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. Oh, H Money's in here. What's up, big homie? We've been asking about you, man. We've been asking about you. Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
H Money in the building. What up?
Mr. Haney gonna be in here Sunday, man. H Money. He gonna be in here Sunday. So yeah, man. We gonna do it like that. What's so funny, nigga? You be catching all these comments. I be missing them.
Yeah, it's like Eric Hard, man. It's a fool.
My old street names was just the tip, my bad. And when you're ready, I'll put the okay fella RFP. Yeah. Man. We can't do it like that no more, nigga. We know too much now. We know too much. Shit. You know what I mean? And shit, we got bodies now too. Niggas got bodies now. Shit. You fucking at 40, nigga, you got bodies. You know what I mean? When you fucking at 15, you ain't got bodies like that,
Yeah.
So you got a resume. You shit. Uh-huh.
Well, shit, I don't know now. Not shit. Yeah, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? These big ass 12, 13, 14-year-olds and all of these nasty ass hormones they put in their body.
Right. Yeah. The food.
6 feet tall, 185 pounds.
Right.
Yeah. A lesser man ain't gonna ask no questions because he knows as soon as she open her mouth, she gonna sound like a 5-year-old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, get y'all daughters off this nasty ass these foods with all these antibiotics and shit in there, and all of these steroids, preservatives, all this high fructose corn syrup, red dye number 40, and all of this bullshit in that food. Get your daughter off this shit. Man, they're gonna start having a menstrual cycle at 9, 10 years old.
Damn, imagine. I would cry if that happened to me. Shit.
Yeah. And God forbid you got to deal with that shit because you and your ex done broke up. Yeah. So real life don't happen until it hits you right in your damn nose. Yeah. Change your diet. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's fight week. It's fight week, man. Y'all got anything else, man? I know we hanging out. I don't mind talking. But yeah, man. Earl, man. Earl. What a great story, man. What a great fucking story. To come back from that shit and to learn from it. Nigga went straight cowboy on us. You know what I mean? Nigga bought 70 acres. Had a beautiful condo. I can tell because of the interviews he did on Up in Smoke. Yeah, the beautiful condo and shit. Yeah, man. Get that W, dog. We need you to win. We need you to win. We need you to hold it down till Wilder knock that nigga head off.
Yeah.
And then you double back in April. and then you beat whoever you're gonna beat up. You know, so yeah, that'll be good. That'll be real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Reggie going live tonight?
He said,
Reggie
man,
had a
I'll
good
bust
show
a nigga
last
to the
night.
white beat. And niggas don't play over their daughters, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
And you really understand that when you have one. Like, nah, I ain't fucking around with no one's kids, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't even.
One sports, hell yeah, exactly. Man. Shit, past the white meat. Shit. See him down to the bone. Yeah. Absolutely. Reg said yes. All
really?
right, cool.
Buddy Lee, like it's cracking down here. Damn. It's like All-Star Week, no weekend. Damn. You already know, man. I stay up all night in Dallas, dog. Man, all night. Fuck, that was my favorite city, dog. My favorite city. My favorite fucking city.
All right, come on. You doing a little much now.
No, to watch a fight. It's my favorite city to go to a fight.
Okay. Yeah, no, don't get me started. I'm just talking about the sunshine, the no rain.
Oh, LA is the best.
Man.
LA is the only city I've ever been to where you can live a life on one block.
Fact.
Alive. You can meet the woman of your life. You can go shopping. You can get a job. One block, one street. Go up Crenshaw, one street. Man, you can get, it's the only, and it's advantageous.
Yeah. You get you a little Belizean chick, then the next year you got you a little Spanish something, and the next year you got you something chocolate, and then you in the mountains, you skiing, you snowboarding, you go surfing, you go skateboarding, you go biking, jogging, running, you could box, kickbox, judo, jiu-jitsu, hit World on Wheels, drive down Wilshire, you know what I'm saying, hit Wilshire, hit Crenshaw, shit, you could see all the spots, you know what I'm saying, you see Marvin Gaye house, you could see Stevie Wonder house, you could, go to Nipsey block, man, everything. This is LA way different. You know what I'm saying? And the sun shining and the palm trees and sunflowers. Shall I keep going?
Hey, the Shaw is coming back, dog. Hey, the Shaw is coming back. The Shaw is coming. Dallas too damn big. We got all the Shaw is coming back, dog. Shaw is coming back, man. I drive through it. Y'all know every day. My life is on Crenshaw, you know. Shaw coming back, dog. Shaw coming back. Yeah, you're right, Trey. Shaw coming back. Shaw, you know, boys in the hood, you know. So, but yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. I'm excited about that.
H Money, Marvin Gaye house on Adams. Yeah.
Yep, 27th and Adams. I mean 27th and what's that?
It's off between Arlington and Western.
Gramercy. Is it Gramercy? Gramercy.
Look at Fred, bro. Look at Fred.
Nigga, come on, man. It's my city, nigga. It's my city, nigga. Fuck you mean? It's my city, dog. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do more of that. I went by 41st and Central. 2 weeks ago, I did the Boys in the Hood tour. You know what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna do the Baby Boy tour. Baby Boy was filmed over here too, in Baldwin Hills. I'm gonna give y'all the Baby Boy tour. I'm gonna do that
you
next.
You go to the jungles and hit the Kenneth Hahn Park where they did the little knockout scene. Hit the liquor bank right there. You're gonna have to go down the avenues from the 40s all the way to the 60s.
I ain't gonna go that far because I'm running. I do it while I'm running. So, but yeah, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like maybe I'll do it this Saturday. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, I'm not tired, nigga. I'm wide awake. I ain't got nothing. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, the palm trees though. Hey, by the way, the palm trees that be in the avenues ain't no city in the world got that.
Look like that, yeah. When you on a plane, when you flying into Tom Bradley or LA,
Speak on it. It's a million trees. Go ahead.
When you flying back, that's how you can tell. It's crazy because I done traveled all over the world. I done been all through Asia, Southeast Asia, through Europe, Mexico, South America, Central America. I've been all over the world traveling. And I know one thing is a fact. When I was younger, we used to have a lot of smog here, so you really couldn't see the city as well because that cloud of smog would be blocking about 10 minutes of your plane ride. But now this shit is so clear, it's crazy. When you start getting to Southern California, specifically the Los Angeles area, all the way down, just Southern California, period, from LA down to San Diego, you see swimming pools and palm trees all over the place. That should just look crazy.
That's true.
You know
That's true.
and
And now you see the
back in
stadium.
LA.
Now you see the stadium now too.
Not Israel. Florida look cool, but you got to be
no. Florida ain't got shit on LA because it's beautiful because it's so sectional. It's like in rectangles and squares, you know. It's very beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful.
So when you get somewhere like Coconut Grove and shit, where you be on one block and it look beautiful, that shit like India. On the very next block, it's poor as hell, and you in the hood. Like the houses all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Florida ain't. Yeah, it ain't. I mean, if there's a comparison, that's the closest one, and it's far off. Yeah.
Hey, it's funny. It's funny because my dumb ass. Here's what my dumb ass thought about doing. I was like, you know, I want to put a flag on top of my house because I want to see my house when I'm landing. When I'm landing, but it's possible though. I got to be on the right side of the plane. It's possible, but I'm going over Century, so I don't know I'm not sure if I can get it. It would have to be like a motherfucking like a flat one. It would have to be on it would have to cover my roof for me to have a chance. It couldn't be like a small flag waving, you know. But I thought about putting a flag on my house just so I could see it. Because y'all know I used to travel twice a month for fights and shit. But at some point I'll think about it. But I wanted to.
Damn, box fan said we used to sneak into the Great Western Forum and watch the Lakers play.
Damn, nigga, you were an ancestor.
Yeah, they moved to the Staples Center in the 2000s.
Oh God, oh, hey Jarvis, hey, you could do that for your house though, dog. You could do that for your house, nigga. I fly right over you.
Oh yeah,
right over your ass, nigga. That would be easy to spot. You know what I mean? Your house be much because you're right on the flight path. I'm about
put a big ass JJ flag on the top of the roof.
Yeah,
flatten it out.
I'm like 2.5 miles north of the flight path, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. Oh, that flag may be a terrorist signal. Yeah. It's a lot of people that do it though. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that do it. When you fly over, that's intentional when you see that shit on people's houses. Next time you fly over to a major city, nigga say I used to go to church at the Forum. Yeah, before, and then they sold it to the MSG. Damn, that was years ago. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Patty said go to the jungles and do training day.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear blue too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear blue.
Fred was a good man.
Oh God. But I'm cool, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah. H Money just hit us with the boxing and the NBA updates. He said Westbrook got traded for John Wall. Damn.
Yeah, he did today, right? Was that yesterday or today?
Shit, I don't even know. I just be watching MMA news and boxing news and shit. You know what I'm saying? That sucks for somebody who been on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Well, even he played in Oklahoma, but just basically been on the west side of the map for shit his whole life, and then to have to go where John Wall was at in Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, John. I mean that motherfucker Russell going through it, man. Him and Bradley Beal is whatever.
Yeah,
they both gonna average 20 points and yeah.
All right, man. Reggie, I think Reggie going at 12 o'clock, I believe so.
We're blue in the jungles. Yeah. I'll be first in line for the light show. Yeah, we're blue.
Yeah, that's
we're blue.
Fact.
We're blue. I'll be see-through by the time I leave that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Training Day was the first R-rated movie I seen in the theaters when I was 4. TB. Speaking of it, I know exactly where I was when I saw Boys in the Hood. I saw it at a movie theater in New York. They had police officers there. It's funny how media just fucking tricks you into believe that this movie's gonna kill people and shit. Like niggas wasn't getting beat up and killed going to watch Boys in the Hood. I remember I was and they did the same thing for Colors too. Colors. You know, I'm gonna go when we do these movies. I meant to go by the Friday House. That's in Hawthorne. That's on 120 something in Hawthorne.
The Friday House.
Yeah, it's on 120th in Hawthorne. Not Hawthorne, but Gardena.
The Friday House?
Yeah, it's on one block.
Ice Cube Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must be thinking about a different house, man.
Yeah, it's on where Miss Parker's at. It's across the street. It's on like Vermont, somewhere over in there. 120 something.
You said Hawthorne and now you're saying Vermont.
I meant to say Vermont, Gardena area.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, okay. Because you said Hawthorne. That's
I know. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
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 So.
I'm really with this LA geography shit.
Yeah.
Dude, Fred tripping.
Fred, that's LA. It's near Henry Clay Middle School. Yeah, it's somewhere over in there.
Yeah, who said Henry Clay?
Hey, what street is Henry Clay on?
Shit, who just said Henry Clay?
Reggie Owens.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what street is Henry Clay on?
Damn, my old school too.
What street is that shit on?
Shit.
What street is that on, Reg?
I'm tripping, man. Hey.
It's on Western. Yeah, I drive by it right there. Yeah. Western. Over there by right past Imperial. Yeah. Nah, fuck you, real rap. Real rap like drop a link, nigga. Nah, we already ran a train on her. You late, nigga. No. She tired. She tired. Nigga said, nah, I ain't dropping no link, nigga. DB's on the line. Yeah. Watchtowers is on.
You from Watts?
Watchtowers on 108th, just past Compton. Right? Am I right? Watchtowers, somewhere in there.
Yeah, a little up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Johnson from Watts.
He sounds like it.
Yeah, okay. Shit. Tank said I could get y'all access to my old hood in Capitol Park. No, thank you.
By the way, the Watchtowers is pretty amazing, dog. To me, it is. To me, it's pretty fucking dope. And his ex-wife is from LA. And the most amazing thing is that they fucking donated. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking family just fucked up. They tricked that shit off. He gave it away to his neighbor, and then they gave it as a part. Nigga, I don't know. We already read the trade on. It's over. It's over now. Hey, what Kurt Franklin say? The storm is over now. It's over now. It's over now. I feel that I can make it. The storm is over now.
One Sports Network. He from
he from LA. Yeah, he from LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he from LA. Yeah, he was adopted. That's my nigga Trey, man. He played for the New Orleans Saints. He's a good brother, man. That's my nigga.
Okay, damn. Oh, Kenneth Johnson said his ex-wife is from LA. Okay, right on. Yeah. Look, got my brother Boxing Truth Serum. You back in the building with because we see you. He back in the building with us.
All right. All right. Now let's check. So I said we ran a train on. We gonna do a joke check with Real Rap. Fred gave her 2.5. Fred gave her the best 2.5 minutes of her life. Is that funny? For real, is that funny? Listen, if I ain't got no emotion, she lucky to get 2.5 minutes. Keep it a buck. She might get 43 seconds. It's not about her. It's about me, nigga. It's about me. Shit, she might get 13 seconds. I might have had a pregame. You know what I mean?
Oh, mama.
What happened?
No, what you said.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, that's on everything.
Yeah. My auntie used to live in Watts over there. Yeah, by the bounty hunters. Yeah.
Shoulder cuff and no hood, rat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey. Belly to belly with her for 35 minutes type shit.
Nigga trying to get her to sweat. Call me daddy. Nigga, she's saying get off. That's what she call you daddy. Daddy is a synonym for are you done yet? That's what that shit is. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think the Watchtowers is fucking amazing. For me personally, I look at that shit and I'll be like, damn, he did this shit all by himself. And you can really see the glass and the bottles and all that shit. You can really see it. You know, it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? 32 seconds and a grunt. Yeah. And a leg shake. Yeah. 32 seconds, a leg shake and a grunt. That's what she gets. Fact.
Man, 43 seconds and a milk mustache. Hell yeah, Eric. That's it.
A milk mustache. You ain't never lied. You ain't.
Yeah.
What Hustle said? Oh, 32 seconds and a grunt. Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah. Motherfuckers do want to lay belly to belly with them, breathing all on they, letting them breathe big breath all in your face. Man, who raised you kids?
Yeah. Facts.
Patty Dean said, I have never been.
About what? Where? Well, I missed that connection.
No, you know, you're supposed to finish the sentence, Fred. I've never been so appalled. I've never been.
Okay.
You know.
A milk mustard. Yeah. Hey. Just think about all the lies we told in middle school about getting pussy.
Shit, I didn't have to tell no lies.
Oh, well, you were lucky, man. I was lying. But
yeah, my brother, he'd be in the chat. Tell him, bro.
Nah, I was lying. I was last time Fred went to a strip club, he threw his EBT card at a bitch. I'm just
punch him.
That who said that? Real Rap? Oh, Real Rap said it. I ain't even know who said it. I was just reading it. Yeah, that's Real Rap. Just drive trucks, nigga. Just drive trucks and Treaty of 1812, nigga. That's your lane. All right.
Hey, Kenneth Johnson said I ran the LA Marathon twice. Hey, Kenneth Johnson, the LA Marathon to us means something different. Shit, that mean a train. He was talking about the actual the 26.2 miles. He said the LA Marathon has stars every mile marker. Yeah. Not Israel throwing tomatoes. Man.
This nigga ain't got you cheap. I am cheap. I'm efficient, nigga. I'm not cheap. I'm efficient. I'm very efficient. We gonna get everything we can out of this. We gonna get everything we can out of this deal. Yeah, just drive trucks, nigga. Just drive trucks, nigga. Focus on your air pressure, your tires. You know what I mean? Like really, really focus on that. You know what I mean? What's so funny?
Shit. Nah, just drive trucks, man. Y'all do just go, man. Man, Real Rap trying to get through his night, man. This nigga driving across the world to make sure a package is delivered properly, man.
Nigga gonna drive us insane. Fucking
They're
gonna
clowning. No, Real Rap, you funny, man. Don't worry about Fred.
Funny. You know damn well the nigga ain't funny. Like his jokes are so bad you can't even pity laugh them. You can't even pity laugh the motherfuckers. You know, man, like how I laugh at Lincoln. You know, like football. Look, daddy, football. Like, haha, good one, Lincoln. Ha 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 ha. He don't even get a 6-year-old laugh from me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nigga, just God didn't give you a sense of humor. Like God gave you the ability to research, nigga. Use your talents wisely, nigga. What the
fuck? One sports head telling him to keep his ass in lane 1.
Yeah, keep your ass in lane 1 and save that gas, nigga. Keep your ass in lane 1, nigga. Oh man, go clean your reflectors, nigga. That's what you need to do.
Oh man, y'all dudes are something else. Hey man, I think we finna cut into Reggie time. I think Reggie going.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. We going live tomorrow. Team Jordan's gonna be in here from Team Spence, man. We gonna have a good time. Y'all gonna ask him some dumbass question. How does Earl look? That's his best. I'm gonna tell you, that's his best friend. Okay, that's his best friend. All right, what he gonna tell y'all? He know thousands of people watching. How he look, man? Oh yeah, you think he's weight drained?
Yeah, man. Think of your questions tonight.
Oh man. Yeah. Hey, Deacon. Hey, how many times was he gonna try to convince him to say He was like, "Hey, yo, so I got to tell you, dog. You know, like, Deontay Wilder, man. Yeah, he cheated him, man. He cheated him. Well, I got to see the evidence, man. I got to see the evidence. No, I'm telling you, he cheated, dog. No, in the name of Jesus, he cheated. Just kept watching. I'm like, dog. He told you unequivocally where he standing at. Deacon was like, man, I got to get this nigga somehow, man. Like, hey, but like, you know the funniest shit ever is? When I do interviews and shit, and I be wanting niggas to say what I want them to say, and they don't say it. My mind, I'm like, fuck you, nigga. Fuck, nigga. You supposed to say it how I wanted you to say it. Then I was like, yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So how you think the fight's gonna play out? Like, nigga, you supposed to answer how I wanted to say it. You didn't answer it the way I wanted you, nigga. I be thinking that, but you know, but it just don't come out that same way. That's the guy down the show. It's happened on this show a few times. Like, nigga, you didn't answer that question the way I wanted you to answer it, nigga. Fuck, man. Fuck, I wanted to piss somebody off or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what the question it was, but you know, niggas. But yeah, real rap, man. Make sure you got your jack, man, and your spare tires, man. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
Oh man.
Make sure you ain't got no motherfucker. See, real rap is the type of nigga that like driving solo dolo so he can pick up something on the way. You know what I mean? He got that bed in the back, nigga. Nigga know his stops though. I bet you real rap know his stops though.
Man.
Nigga got that 40 on the dashboard real quick, or that 50 or that 60 or that 80, whatever they paying down there on that 95, 210, I-10, 245, 376, whatever it is, you know. Real rap got that on deck. I know that's for damn sure.
Man.
Real rap said, I've been to 46 states and 7 countries. Okay. Who you trying to impress? A flight attendant? Fuck. Who the fuck you trying to impress? Who the fuck you trying to impress?
Evil. God damn.
Nigga want a magnet for his refrigerator? What the fuck? Like, what do you want, nigga? What do you want, nigga? Hey, I've been to 46 states and 7 countries. Nigga, 3 of them are in North America, nigga. The fuck, you only been to 4 countries, nigga. Nigga said, hey, that's why you ain't got no daddy. Hey, that's what niggas say at the park when you beat their ass. That's why you ain't got no daddy. Your mama's a hoe. I saw him figure hoe out. Okay. Nigga, give my $2, nigga. I just beat you. Nigga, give my $2, nigga. Give my $2. Oh my God. That nigga said out the blue. That nigga said, I've been to 46 states and 7 countries. Oh man. You looks like you got some more traveling to do. You know. You got some more driving to do, nigga. You got to figure out how to get to Hawaii and Alaska, nigga. Figure it out. You'll be all right though. But you probably think about driving across the Bering Strait though. This nigga, huh? Like, I know there's a Bering Strait up there somewhere because in 1796, man, the Indian igloos, man, crossed the Bering Strait and landed in Alaska. You know what I mean? This type of nigga go knock on Sarah Palin's door and say, I see Russia. Yeah, so, but yeah, anyways. Oh man, this nigga. Hey, man, we just loosey goosey, man, because we kind of uptight for the fight and shit. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. That's all.
Yeah. You know, we've been going for a while now. The weigh-in is today.
Yeah, the way fact it's 12:01, nigga. It's 12:01. Yeah, and Reggie got to go live, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Let's
go and do it, man. Some love to the family and the brothers and the sisters, man. So, Indian igloos, yeah, Reggie. Yes, indeed, man. First and foremost, man, shout out to all of my SoCal people, man, my LA brethren, Frederick, Patty Dean, Reggie Owens. I think we got a new one in there. Let me say One Sports Network. Shout out to you, Kenneth Johnson, the extended family, Jarvis, Big Lloyd, my brother Puncho, you know, he in the background listening and shit. Tone Brown from Oakland originally, you know what I mean? And had to go and take it down to the shy, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick. See, this the type of nigga. It's you and your homeboy, and one girl is there. Hey, nigga, real rapper walk up to you, man. Hey, man, I just saw your girl at motherfucking Trader Joe's. Man, what's up? I just saw your girl at Trader Joe's. Look what he said. Look what he said. I fucked all your wife's cousins when I lived in Japan, Fred, and the pussy was trash. Hey, man. Hey. Oh, excuse me. Hey. Oh, what's your name? Teresa? Hey, how you name Teresa? Hey, my name is Real Rap. I've been to 46 countries and 7 states. How you doing?
What prefectures were you in, man? Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Real rap, man. You just real rap, huh? Real rap. This nigga ain't got no cadence at all, man. This nigga was adopted. This nigga is really from South America. This nigga ain't black. Bruh. This nigga from Panama, dog. That nigga from Panama, man. He ain't from New Orleans. That nigga. Hey, we were just talking. Anyways, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Cause it's gonna be another stream of a 20-minute joke line. You know what I mean? What's up? Get us out of here, nigga. What's up?
Yeah, Panama, Central America, though. But,
that's what he's. Nah, that nigga from Belize. That nigga from Belize, nigga.
Hold on.
Hey, somebody claim Real Rap, dog. Who wants to claim Real Rap? Y'all can have the nigga. That nigga, you can have. Look, another terrible joke. You only want to do movie night to catch up on all your black movies you missed, Fred. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button, man. We gonna have a GoFundMe for motherfucking Real Rap's personality. We gonna go GoFundMe. We gonna do something, nigga. We gotta help this nigga out, man. We gotta help this nigga out. Cause obviously this nigga's only paying for pussy, dog. Cause I like you gotta have some type of personality to, like, you know, finesse a woman out of her. And this nigga he's just a truck driver. He got a truck driver's life, you know. Yeah, I mean.
That's right, D Hodges, man. You got Real Rap back, man. Get Fred, man. You know what I'm saying? Hustler Slim said, I'm dying laughing.
Oh, man, this nigga, man. This nigga been paying for pussy for 10 years.
I see you, brother. Salute. Dave Jack in the building. Trap Lord. He dying over there, man. Now Israel said, it's 3 a.m. and I'm crying laughing right now. Real Rap in the building on the road. Stay safe, man. Patty Dean said, no, not Belize. Yeah,
that nigga from Belize. That nigga's from. Hey, remember I told you about South American countries? That nigga's from Belize.
I'm driving through a tunnel.
Oh God, man! Remember I told you about Bloods and Crips? Well, that nigga's a blood. Remember
Rob G. Film in the building. Buddy Lee Senior. What up, Buddy Lee? Philip H. in the building. Champion Heart, man. It's great for you, man. Unless you on the road. My cousin Eric R. He said, man, that wrench gang gotta happen soon. We got you, cousin.
Who's that? Oh, I'm supposed to give some wrenches out today. I'm supposed to give Woke a wrench. I forgot, dog. I forgot. Remind me tomorrow. I'll send it to you.
All right, cool. Woke, Eric R. And it was one more. I can't think of it. But
when they come in the chat, we'll do it. So we'll do it tomorrow. Cool. I can't do it without them being in the chat, I think. I don't know.
Got you. Right. Be the God in the building. Let's see. Be Reezy in the building. All right, see Reezy, we see you. Hustler Slim, Tank Obadiah, Sweet Science Examiner in the building. My brother, absolutely. Trap boxing and barbecue.
Hey, dog. You know, hey, you know how they have most likely to succeed in high school. That nigga Real Rap is most likely to wear Eddie Murphy's Raw outfit. That's Real Rap, nigga. Most likely to wear Eddie Murphy's Raw outfit, nigga. Bright red, nigga. Bright red. That
My friend going to hell. This nigga evil. God damn.
Oh God. Oh my God. He is most likely. I can just picture that nigga with his taco meat and shit. Now I can picture that shit. Oh man. His hairline parallels the motherfucking lines in the jacket and shit. You know what I mean? Oh my God. All right, go ahead, man. Get us out of here, man. I just had that thought, man. Oh man, I just had that thought. Man, I wish I could afford a private
Fred
jet,
Evil,
nigga.
man.
Shit. What's up?
Fred Evil.
Man, if I could afford a private jet, nigga, shit. Nigga, you talk about the time of our life. Oh my God. The time of our life. I wouldn't spend it on a private jet, nigga. I'll buy the club out, nigga. We do what we do. You know what I mean? Check all your phones at the door. Nigga, that's the type of time we on, nigga. Yeah, that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Buddy Lee? Shit, we had that type of bread. Shit.
Real Rap said, I'm loving it, but if on a serious note, though, if you stay for 48 hours, you can't tell jokes either.
Nah.
He said he tired. He on the road. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Go and huck that horn. So, yep. Eli Zachary talks everything. I forgot when I was talking about everybody that's in Texas right now. Eli Zachary, we gotta get him some subs and get his likes and all of that stuff up too. So when I think he might, if he down there for the event tomorrow, that'll be a good person too.
But
I thought he was responding for us.
I thought Real Rap was woke though.
Huh?
I thought Real Rap was woke though.
No, that's two different people. Gump 88, D-Man Jr., Moyo Sauce. He said, damn, I'm very late. Yeah, you late, man.
Oh, you missed this last hour was classic. We were very formal and professional the first 2 hours. We were very respectful. We had a future Hall of Famer in the building. If he's not a motherfucking DC Hall of Famer, DMV Hall of Famer yet. But yeah, man, we had oh man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Boxer Straight Right. What up? Yeah, David the Real Thomas in the building. Tone Brown, we see you, man. Did I say Hustler Slam? Well, if I didn't, there it is. Not Israel, see you in the building. Mm-hmm. Jarvis here, we got you. Let's see. Boxing and Barbecue, absolutely. Dave, Jackie, I think I got all the brothers now, man. I think we done rolled through it.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
I put the link in, man. Y'all go on and subscribe, man. Go and subscribe, support, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I need 30 more subs.
You need 30? No, let's get them. Let's get it. And Team Spence gonna be in here tomorrow. You never know who he's gonna bring with him. So that'll be cool. He's gonna be here for like 5 or 10 minutes, he say. So that'll be good. Oh man, let's roast on Thursday, Fred, or Sunday. No, you had your chance, nigga. You want to talk about the Treaty of 1812. It's over. Fuck, you want 14 chance. Nigga want a redo. No, nigga, you failed. You're a failure. You failed. Like it's over. Like, you know, you got to repeat kindergarten. Fuck it. It's over.
Yeah. You know? Eli Zachary said, shit, I ain't playing with that Rona. He was like, hell no, I'm finna stay in the house. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Jalen Thompson. Appreciate you, brother, man. Yeah, absolutely. Real Rap said, me versus you, man. It's going to happen soon. In the meantime, man, everybody going to take a bathroom break, go grab a snack, and see if you can snatch up a quickie from Shody real quick. And we're going to meet y'all down that Reggie
32
Owens.
seconds and a grunt. How about that?
Damn, there it is. Or what they say, 38 seconds and a milk mustache.
Yeah.
Go get him. Absolutely. Until then, man, we catch y'all in less than 24 hours if we don't catch you at the Reggie Owens Lions Den. Play the song, Fred!
Yeah, I'm going to play that motherfucker for sure. I'm going to play that motherfucker. Nigga, the Treaty of 1812. Man, that nigga be... Hey, I swear to God, Real Rap knows the most treaties. He got to. He got to. Man, that nigga.
People Fernandez, where you at?
Ever since I've been doing this aromatherapy and this shit during the show, my jokes on Real Rap has been all classics. All classics. Hustler Slim, you next though. You know who I'm about to start getting, but he ain't beamed in yet. I ain't seen his ugly ass yet. Mike Weary the Great. I ain't seen your ugly ass yet. Beam in, nigga. Beam in so I can get on your ass. Hey, what's up, people? Hernandez. Mike Weary be getting me in the chat. Beam in, nigga. Beam in. Let's have a roast session, nigga. Beam in. Beam in. Don't wear a hat either, motherfucker. Yeah. Mike Weary be snapping on me, but I don't know what you look like, nigga. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because the devil is a lie. Hey. Telling you the truth. Hey. What's up, Tank? What's up, Big Tank? Big Tank in the motherfucker, man. Nigga support everything from everybody, man. That's love, man. D Hodges, man. Hey, D Hodges. We need a story Sunday, dog. Go on the bags, man. Go in the bag. Go in the bag. Go in the bag, man. We need a story from D. Hodges because we're going to have a celebration party on Sunday, dog. You know what I mean? We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate. He'll make wins.
That's City Slick. I see you SF in the house, Bay Area.
We roast every night, Red. Fuck Wednesday. We roast every night, nigga. We ain't gotta wait till Wednesday, nigga. Shit. You know what I mean? Real rap gonna say something stupid. It's gonna just trigger me. You know what I mean? It's like it's like I'm a bad joke victim of real rap. This nigga say something corny, it just triggers me. But Mike Whitby the Great, you on the clock, nigga. You on the clock. I'm just letting you know. Beam in one time. I just need to see you one time, nigga. One time. And it's just gonna come. You know, it just keeps calling me, man. You know what I mean? The jokes just come out, man. They just come out, man. You know? Beam in one time, nigga. Let the world see your ugly ass, nigga. Beam in one time. Beam in one time. They gonna go get a haircut. Nigga like, oh, I gotta beam in on Tuesday. You know what I mean? they gonna risk the Rona. Oh man, yeah, we need a story from D. Hodges, man. Go on, Reggie Owens, D. Hodges. Well, yeah, I know you are. You know what I mean? Fred look like Chicken George too, man. Real rap, man. I'm gonna leave this nigga alone. I mean,
the devil is a lie. Hey.
Oh man, I love y'all, man. We had a great show again tonight, man. What a night! We all excited and shit. We got this free energy flowing through us. But hey, 6 o'clock, we gonna be like this and shit on Saturday. Fuck, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Oh, Fred versus Real Rap. You had your chance, nigga. It's over, nigga. What do you want, a replay? You want a rerun? Nah, nigga, she gone. She with me now, nigga. She with me. She with a real nigga. You fucked up. You had a chance, nigga. I gave you a chance. It's over now. You know what I mean? Go deal with them nickels. Go deal with them nickels and pennies, nigga. Enjoy. You know what I mean? Love you, man.
Love you, bro. I'll catch y'all over at Reggie Owens.
I wish I could, buddy Lee. I wish I could, man. I ain't set up like that this weekend just to do it like that. You know what I mean? I love y'all, though. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow night. We got Team Spence coming in here tomorrow night. I holla. Peace, guys.
Peace.